And I guess you have to have good internet at the office.
All right, now
Well,
we are back here. So this is the second half of the upload, everyone. Again, sorry about all that stuff that was going on in the first part, but now that we are here, now with all this, we can go on with the second part of the episode. I hate having to make these two-parters, but I'm guessing at this point I'll just start uploading them the day after or something like that. So, with that in mind, everyone and everything, we are back. Okay, so Varys, yes, you absolutely can. Would anybody, before they go, would anybody like to make a trip to the magic shop while they're at it? Josaku, you took the fish back. Finn, you went to the back to the Grand College. Varys, I'm guessing you're going to go to the outpost too, kind of.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna chill at the outpost for the rest of the night.
Okay. Did you see anything in the shop list that you would like to look at?
Nope.
Okay. So we're just gonna say that you're pretty much done for the night as a result.
Mhm.
Let's just go because of the people with like from least things to do to most things to do. That way we can, make sure nobody's like waiting to have to do anything and forgetting about it. Josaku, what are your plans once you have the swordfish back?
Probably just gonna wander around the city, take a look.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking for?
No, just kind of sightseeing.
Let's see. Okay. All
Oh, I
right.
have a request for Amelie as well.
You will have to ask her before you leave because they are going off on their own thing.
Yeah. Don't think about me too much while cooking the fish.
You don't have to worry about that, sweetheart.
Thank you.
All right. So with that, Josaku, we're gonna say that you go off and go to room tonight. Finn, you go back inside to study. Or are you just like studying and trying to attend whatever lessons you can?
No, I was gonna look up stuff in the library, but can I like DM that to you because I'm more invested in what's going on with the rest of the people? And
Yeah,
then,
go
like,
ahead.
test-
You can absolutely DM it to me. Did anybody see anything they wanted from the magic shop?
Hey, shit, I haven't even seen
Oh
the
yeah,
shop list,
I
but
forgot to do that real quick. Give me 1 second, Hedge. But yeah, no, like my upload is 1 megabit per second right now.
What happened to it? That's so weird.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 30. Again, Cox can absolutely suck mine.
Yeah, it's shitty ice speeds.
Yep. All right, so yeah, with that in mind, everybody, okay. Go ahead and DM that to me, Phil. That way we can get Finn going. With the magic shop, it is pinned in the Discord channel for Math Rocks.
Oops, wrong channel.
No, there is nothing on that first part. I will say you will also know that because they specified that information on the topic of Abeline the Dragon and anything related to Nirvash would have been held in the Bard Archive, which you do not have access to. Resurrection, you will be able to find something. Roll me an investigation check, real quick. Okay, 25. 25 with a 25 you are actually able to find a book that does everything but tell you exactly how to do the ritual itself. It's designed to basically like educate on what it is, the history of it, why it isn't used, that kind of things like that. So yeah. All right, so that's how Finn will be explaining these. So now back to Amelie and Yagu.
Yes, I looked at the magic shop, and everything that I would like is out of my price range. So, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Yeah. I am hopefully taking Yaku to the barbershop, or to a barbershop if we can find one. I'm assuming this is a perception check.
Yes. Yagu.
Wouldn't Yagu know where one
I'll
is?
say because Yagu knows where it is. Are you going to assist or are you going to roll and be the one looking and have it assisted? That way yours would be an advantage.
Assist?
So are you?
So he's giving me directions basically, and that would give me advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on.
Okay, do it. Roll at advantage.
I don't think I need to.
Roll again just to see if you get 2 of them.
Okay.
By the way, yeah, the fucking
Sure.
natural 20s, by the way, gang. Yeah,
Was a
so
nat
natural
20.
20, Yagu knows the city so well, and he's easily able to give you directions of everything. You'll go to the barber shop, and you'll walk in, and the barber actually knows you. We'll say that this is a halfling named Sam. Yo, Yagu! I missed that glorious mustache, man. How you been? You haven't been in here in a while.
Yeah, Sam, I went off adventuring a little bit. I had to show my mustache to the world.
This pretty lady right here, is she your girlfriend, or is or is she one of your party members or something?
No, just a friend
Turn
and
a
party
little red in
member.
the face.
Party member, gotcha. Well, hey,
And Sam, you might not want to make that reference again, or she'll get fired up if you know what I mean.
hey,
I'm not that quick to fly off the handle.
hey,
now.
we do hair in here. We don't like things getting heated in here. If you get my drift. But yeah, with that, yes. Well, Missy, welcome to Handlebars.
It's good to be welcomed.
By the way, you see, the door handle is actually in the shape of a handlebar mustache. They have like handlebar mustache combs. The desk, like the desk with like the register, and everything is like adorned with a wooden like very. They took the aesthetic to the extreme, but it works. It looks classy in that same way.
That's kind of funny. I do kind of like it here. That's,
Also, you notice
that's nifty.
Sam has a magnificent twirled handlebar mustache.
Well, I mean, I would certainly hope so if that's his theme.
Well, he was just the closest hairdresser. There's a couple others around here. There's about 2 or 3 other hairdressers, but yeah, he was sweeping up something from somebody. So, what are y'all here to do?
Yes. Can I get my claws done? It's been a little too long. They're starting to become talons.
So this is a hairdresser, not exactly like a true salon. I would say not like
Yeah,
not a nail salon.
In which case, give this man the works.
The man
Yeah,
of the work?
Sam, I know a lot of wizards, but you're the only scissor wizard that I know. So can you do up my mustache real nice?
You hear that, boys? The Scissor Wizard is here. I'm gonna use that on a business card. Holy shit! Wait, that's good. I'm gonna use that. Oh my god, you just let it get to his head. Thanks, Yagu. No, you shut up, Bill. You shut the fuck up. That shit's good. All right. So you just want it? Do you want it styled, or do you just want it, like trimmed up a little bit? Like put some like product in it. Make it look like nice and presentable.
Yeah, let's go with nice and presentable. I have a date tonight.
Oh, but by your reaction, I'm gonna guess that it's not you, Missy. So I'm gonna guess. Is it Missy Lydia? By the way, with the hairdresser guy, like, Lydia would have come in when y'all were younger as like the friend to make sure that y'all actually got shit done. Say that you actually came in and got the stuff.
It is with Lydia, yes.
Ain't it cute?
That is adorable. Y'all always hang around each other. She had to drag you in here a time or two, my guy. But hey, good thing you're getting cleaned up. All right, sit down in the chair.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, one sec. As he basically like puts a sport in there, because what he did was originally it was a chair designed for like halflings and gnomes, so he actually had to put it off and put a larger chair that would fit say like that would fit your frame, just because like you physically could not fit in the smaller chair. Just because it's designed, it's basically
I'm called fat again, dude.
No, it's like fitting into a boost. It's like an adult fitting into a booster seat. It doesn't work. Same thing with this chair, because gnomes and halflings are like 3.5 feet tall.
I'm sorry. I can't be laughing too much. I'm 5 foot on the dime.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have been able to fit into the chair. So yeah, he does it. He gets it styled, like a little bit trim on some of the rough edges, but once it's done, it looks very nice, like product. It's like got this glisten to it. It's very, very, let's say it's very picturesque, and it looks good. It's like, wow, magnificence.
Sam, the scissor wizard, you've done it again.
Amen. And the price for it, we'll say that it's going to be about 5 silver.
I am going to hand him. Well, I'm going to pay the amount give me a second to get that sorted out, and then I am going to give him a 5 gold tip. But first, let me get the silver done. How much was it? 5 or 50?
5. 50 is 5
Uh,
gold.
Okay.
Can Yagu also tip?
You hand him 5 gold on a 5 silver charge, and he's like, "Man, the price was 5 silver. You know that, right?"
Yes. You did a good job.
Wait, can
You
Yagu
want
also?
freestyling real quick, Missy?
Absolutely. I was thinking about like a nice short bob with a little bit of an undercut in the back.
Oh, easily done. Do you want like with that undercut? You also want it to. I would say, how do you want your bangs, dear?
Let them grow out.
Let them grow out. All right, I like it. Let me roll for this. I will say I will give this super advantage because you basically just like gave him what he makes in like 2 days on haircuts, and this is like a nice high-end salon, and you still like overpaid the man to hell. Like you basically the equivalent for those of you that know like real salon works, this would be like a full color and braid job level pay given on just like a normal like guy's haircut. Okay, yeah. I'll say that has a +5, so 23. Yeah, and you so you get it done, and afterwards, I can't edit the art, unfortunately, so that's what we're gonna stick with
That's
for the
fine.
art. But for now, yeah, Amelie gets this really cute bob cut. It fits really well in her head. And saying with and Amelie's ears aren't quite as like long as they show in the picture, but still like it like curves like really nicely around your ears, so you can see that little bit of point. But it also the way that it sits, it also still manages to like fit with your say with your horns, just the way you like it, where it just barely covers them up. But if you looked very closely, you would notice them.
Nice. I love it. I love it. God, I'm gonna have to sketch that out later. Thank you so much. I have been honored.
Hey, honor is all mine.
Ah, Lord. Come on, Yagu, let's hurry. We still gotta get you cologne, flowers, maybe some nice accessories. We got so much to do.
Yeah, I would say that when y'all started, granted, how everything happened, I would say would have started about 1. It took, like, the haircut was definitely going to be the longest part, so that took about,
Yeah.
I'd say an hour 15, give or take. Okay. Where y'all want to go next?
That depends on Yagu.
Let's
What does he think we should do next?
let's go do clothes next.
Yes. Yes. I love this. Ah, this is so much fun.
All right, where y'all
we
going for
can- we can-
clothes? Sort of like lower, middle, high, so high in terms of pricing.
I'm gonna say upper middle.
Upper middle, okay.
Yeah, I'd agree.
All right,
We gotta save that money for the date for the dinner.
roll me perception check.
Yes.
Me or Amelie?
Actually, I forgot. Yeah, I'll just go off your one earlier. You'll find a nice one. You know of a couple places, but knowing the range where you're going for, yeah, we'll say that you find a place. I don't have a name for it or anything. I wasn't expecting this level of like detail into the predate. So yeah, we'll say that goes that happens. You'll find it. And what exactly like style are you thinking here, Jay? Or Yagu?
Okay, so Yagu would have an idea of what Lydia likes, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I guess whatever style Lydia's into.
Okay, yeah. Then, as a result, you end up. It looks kind of similar to your like normal, say everyday outfit, but it looks like everything's just a little bit more tailored. Everything has that like little bit more like look up. Say that thing because you already do dress pretty nicely.
It also has to be seafoam green. It has to have something seafoam green in it.
Yeah, and I was just say that's probably the biggest difference is that instead of your normal maroon and like like the golden trim that you usually do, which helps especially in situations where you want to stand out. This one it's more of like a dark blue, almost black for the main thing, but the framing is like a nice seafoam green. They had it.
Oh wait, actually I've got it, Hyper.
Hmm?
Can't I wear glamour weave and make it like a seafoam
Yes.
Seafoam green. Yes, we'll do that then.
So yeah, when you do put like the glamour weave on and you think about that thing, it fits with your outfit fucking perfectly. The one you just got.
Hog.
I will say for
I
this
think
one,
it's perfect.
the total for this one is going to be about 1 gold, just because it is like again some more like fine stuff. And Yagu, you can absolutely, once you get done with the date tonight, you can absolutely put this in the portable hole and keep it for later things if you'll ever need to attend a fancy party. That way, y'all saying it would absolutely fit in high class. It's one of those things where you didn't have to spend a lot, so it's not like getting like an Armani suit. But it still is going to be one of those things where when you walk in, people say, "Oh, that looks nice."
So that is going to be 6 gold for me.
Wait, Amelie, you're paying for everything?
Yeah, man. Like I said, the money's got to be for the dinner. You're taking her somewhere nice, I'm assuming. Like nice.
Well, I appreciate it, and I'll have to pay you back someday.
Don't worry about it. Pay me back by treating her the absolute best you can, okay? You know
Oh.
what will happen if you don't.
Oh, you might be disappointed.
Don't tell me that. Make me.
Jay, don't
Do not tell me that while we're getting you ready for your date.
don't break this girl's heart.
You know what? I
Uh-oh.
don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I do want to know, but I'll ask later.
Oh no. Okay. I appreciate it though, Amelie.
Let's get you that cologne. Would the shop around here happen to be selling it? They have nice clothes. Maybe they have like a good.
There was plenty of cologne things, but you would know. So Yagu would know. Lydia's not a big fan of cologne overall.
We're gonna go with my natural
still
turtle scent.
And you know what? I can get something nice for myself.
Okay, yeah.
True.
If you would like to look for the perfume, for this one, roll me a perception check for the shop to see if you can find anything that you like.
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking something like, I don't know, spicy, like sandalwoody. Like, almost like Axe body spray.
No. I got one that's I got one that is better, and y'all are gonna love the joke I'm making with this. Roll me that perception check.
I did 25.
Yeah, I saw 25.
Oh, I don't see it. Oh wait, I think it didn't scroll down. There it is. Okay, it finally registered on my other one. 25. Okay, so you find one that you really like that is Ashwood.
Ooh, I dig it.
Is this an Old Spice joke?
No, it's a joke on
No,
the fact
Ashwood.
that Amelie's a fire mage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ashwood, come on.
Would the 5 gold that I gave as a tip cover this? Because I can just give an extra tip.
This is a completely different place.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is a different thing. Well, again, what you guys went to first off was just like a barber. It was just like,
Yeah,
it was
I'm
like
aware,
a true
and
like
then we went
hair
to the clothes
salon.
shop.
Yep, and then y'all went to the clothes shop, which is a different place, and then the place with like the perfumes. It does something different because like.
Okay, that I was confused on. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like in modern day where all of those would be found in the same place. It's where each one would have its own separate thing. So like here when you find the perfumes, it also I'll say part of that store is also for things like candles. You can tell it's definitely for things that are designed to do scents or like mask scents. But you find one, and I'll say that the price of this one is 1 gold.
All right. Is there anything I find that smells like particularly repulsive? Like
Particularly repulsive. I'll say with the 25.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, nice. I'm getting them both.
I will say that you have one that smells. Say that is more of a. It's more of like a warding smell that they use. It is a spray that smells like ammonia.
Huh. Interesting.
For
That'll
reference,
probably be-
everyone who doesn't know what ammonia smells like, it is a 1-to-1 smell like cat piss.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, I'll get that. That would probably be really good cover. Yeah, so a bottle of Ashwood perfume and a bottle of
Cover.
guess animal repellent.
Yes, it does. It does come with a note of not to spray on people.
Not on people, just the general vicinity.
I'm worried
It would
about
be
this.
fun.
I'm
It would
worried.
be funny. No one's-
I'm absolutely worried because I have no idea what you're planning. Okay.
I'm not anything in particular. Maybe that thing I did with Snuff again, where I used Druidcraft to make him smell like carrion.
Oh,
attracted
if you
them,
were
but instead
wanting
I'll
like
send him out and he'll like repel them this time.
no, that would not work on greater monsters. It's mostly designed for like house cats. So like when you have those kind of things where you have like those kind of plan ideas, please do shoot them to me because I can better help you if I know what you're trying to do there.
Okay, yeah, I didn't because I had just thought about that.
Yeah, no,
just-
like definitely in that one, never feel afraid to ask me and something like that, like those kind of plans, those kind of ideas, because I will do everything I can to like help you out and do it. Because if I know about it, I'm not going to intentionally try and like screw your plan over or anything. But if I don't know about it, I may unintentionally do that.
understand.
Yeah.
Um.
So yeah, if you're going for things,
yeah.
that would there's not anything like strong enough to repel monsters per se, just because a lot of monsters do that. If you want something to attract monsters, they definitely do have something in that realm.
In which case, I might put away the cat piss in a bottle and look at that.
All right. So with that one, it is a smell that is supposed to be smelled like cooked meat, particularly cooked pork.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that would summon me just about anywhere. Yeah, I'm checking
Yes,
out.
I made it the bacon spray. I saw the look on Edge's face.
Say bacon spray?
Yeah, but there's a real life thing where people are like bacon scented perfume, and
Yeah,
it
I've
drives
heard
Oh,
it drives dogs nuts because of the
Because
fact that they smell cooked meat and they're like, what the fuck is that smell?
God.
But and it's just a dumb joke. But that's why I'm saying it's like I put it in the I put jokingly say it's like it's the bacon spray.
Like that people in real life actually use that thing is what makes me like mad. But carry on, y'all.
Yep. All right. So
Yeah.
is that it for y'all for the shopping?
I believe so. We got Yagu a nice outfit. He has decided to go with his natural turtle smell. I can dig that. Now all we have to do is make sure that that the restaurant is up to snuff. I will be ensuring that. Are we going to take a long rest before this date though?
No. You do not have
No,
time for a long rest.
Okay, we do not. And
You have about
which
3 hours till Yagu's supposed to pick Lydia up.
All right, all right. In which case, I'm just going to have to hope and pray that I can do this on cooking skills alone.
So I will tell you, because I think I know what you're doing here. They would kind of know just like off the bat, unless you like did something to make yourself invisible.
I was thinking of coming in saying as I'm part of the chef exchange program. You know, cultural thing going around.
I will have you roll me a deception check when that happens.
Yes.
If you're going with that story. Just a heads up.
I figured you would. It kind of wouldn't make sense if you didn't.
The DC won't be low either. Just wanted to put that out there.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna try to gaslight them into thinking she's a chef.
Let me roll a d20 to see if I can do something that will like help you out.
Okay, nice. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, you actually did get something there. The owner is not going to be there tonight.
Nice.
That is going to help.
Okay.
That is going to lower the DC a little bit. Okay. So yeah, Yagu. We'll say that it starts getting to the night. You gonna go pick up Lydia?
Yagu goes to the portal. Not joking, yeah, we'll go pick up Lydia.
You mean go pick
I
up
felt-
Lydia?
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah, you do that, and 1 second, and then about a couple minutes later, she walks out, and she's wearing sort of like, I'll say a nicer, like blue, I'll say dress looking thing. It's like, oh, I love the color of your outfit. It's so pretty.
Thank you. Your outfit looks great as well.
Oh, thank you. So, where do you want to go?
I was thinking that we could go to the Grand Olive tonight.
I love that place. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. Y'all go in. So y'all go there. You sit for a little bit just because it is a decently like popular restaurant, but you caught it on a nice off night, so you'll get seated fairly quickly. So yeah. So Yagu, what inspired you to ask me out to dinner?
I knew how much you loved this place, and it's just been so long. I figured we could catch up a little bit and uh, enjoy a little bit of my time while I'm here in Fakewan.
Very nice. I was like, awesome. Sorry, that very nice was me, like, as DM saying that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
before we get too deep into conversation, there's something I have to do. I'll be right back, Lydia.
Okay. What are you doing?
Can I go speak to whoever's in charge tonight and ask them if I can play on the stage?
There is no scheduled performance tonight. Roll me a persuasion check.
Rick.
No, this is good. You're good at persuasion.
Yeah.
You are very good at persuasion. So, okay, we will come back to the results of that roll in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Amelie, how do you want to go about this?
All right. I am going to I'm going to come in through the back door as if I'm in a rush. I'm gonna go, howdy y'all. Sorry, I'm okay. Yeah, sorry.
No, yeah, I was like reacting to like stammering, basically like everyone is like surprised to see you. Continue.
Yeah. Sorry I'm late. I'm the chef from the chef exchange program. I'm from Kurem, been working there for about what now? 5 years? Yeah.
Chef exchange program. Roll me your deception check.
8.
So unfortunately, I will say the DC was 12.
Yeah.
I am sorry, but they don't buy it. And they basically like slowly escort you out the back door. I'm sorry.
It's like, hey, I beg your pardon. I beg your.
Yeah, I was saying I did lower it significantly because originally it was going to be 18 if the owner wasn't there. I would say was there.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, sorry about that one, Pod.
All right, they're gonna let me into this restaurant one way or another. Where's my wild shape? Yeah, okay. Wild shape into a rat.
Okay, roll me stealth check. I would say a stealth check.
Right. God, I'm rolling shit on these fucking.
15. Okay. You're lucky. As of now, no one sees you, but you will have to make continuous stealth checks over the course of the night.
All right.
Versus perception checks.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. Yagu, with a 21 persuasion, he's like, yeah, go for it. Let's see what you got.
I'm going to bring out my bagpipes, and I should know this. I'm going to play Lydia's favorite rendition on my bagpipes.
Roll me a performance check.
Please, of all the performance checks.
Ed, you're muted.
With advantage for all the drip he's gotten today?
Please.
Okay, yeah, I'll say advantage because of the drip.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, no.
No, 20. Oh, man rolls a 22 and says, oh, no.
Roll fucking high roll this shit.
Yeah, no, Jay, you don't realize anything over a 20 is deemed for the majority of the time a success.
I was worried, dude.
No,
This
you
is a high
shouldn't
class
be.
place. I probably needed a 30.
No, you needed a 14. You could have rolled a 3 and you would have been fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a quick thing. Jay, like a 30, you only rarely see that, like when you're dealing with, I guess what, like levels 14, 15, like that type of stuff.
30
For
is the
us,
level deemed impossible to hit for most people.
yes.
It's the realm of gods, dude.
Yeah, it's the realm
Yeah.
of gods. Like anything over 20 is considered like, okay, past a certain point, you succeed at this kind of thing. Anything under 5, yeah, you fail. 5 to say anything like 6 to 10, you gave it a good attempt, but you didn't quite make it. 11 to 15 is sort of that range of you might have made it. 16 to 18 is you did a really good job and you probably made it. Anything over 20 is considered, yeah, there's very little chance you didn't make this.
Oh, I thought 22 is bad.
No, 22
Dude,
is
no.
ridiculously
No, dude.
good.
Yeah,
Oh.
Like-
Jay, you've been rolling consistently super high.
Like, Jay, no one else in the party could have hit a performance check of 22.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a plus 11. Like,
Do
even
I?
if you get a natural 1, there is a good chance you do decently well at something that you have that on.
I thought my performances had been bad so far. Whoops.
No, the only thing I said is that the first night on the ship, you knocked it out of the park so hard that everyone was basically humming it in the next morning kind of thing. Like, it was so good that it was that, and the next night was still really freaking good, but it wasn't like that sort of thing where it's just like everyone is just like still like swaying and singing the next morning levels.
All
Just
he
to give
was
you-
kind of
yeah.
doing was trying to describe the difference.
Yeah.
In
To-
he went-
Gotcha.
To give you some context, Jay, I don't think anyone else in the party has a plus 11 for any of our checks.
They don't.
I have 2
Yeah.
plus 11s.
Dude, you have such good
Who?
stats. He has 2 plus 11.
I have persuasion and performance are both plus 11.
Dude, you are
That makes
the
sense.
most.
Who?
Yeah, Jay, the highest I have is a plus 8, and that's to one check. No, 2 checks. The second check is because Hyper changed it.
Yeah, it's legitimately strength should be able to be used for intimidation is my thing. But yeah.
Otherwise, I would have only had 1 high check at a plus 8. That's it.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I have a plus 0 on stealth? Are you still calling me fat, Hyper?
No, that's just because you have a 0 in dexterity, so and you're not proficient in it. So it's just like it is you get what you get. A 0 isn't bad. A 0 is what
Is
you know.
average.
I say it's what the average person could do. So it's not saying that you're fat. It's just saying that like stealth isn't exactly your thing.
Wow.
It's not something you're outwardly bad at, but it's something that you know.
Jay, my performance modifier is a plus 0. Yours is a plus 11. Same with
What
persuasion.
is my
Mars?
athletics is a -1.
Yeah, my history is a -2.
Wait, I have no negatives.
Yes, because you're a
Bro,
bard.
has
No
bro, has
negatives?
no negatives, dude. I got a -2 to intelligence.
Yes. Do y'all not know what Jack of all trades on a bard
I
does?
do.
Yeah, I know what it does.
I
Also,
do.
I have 2 plus 10s, just saying.
Yeah, you're also a rogue, the only other
Can you
class
see
that
this?
gets
Can you
expertise
see this?
naturally.
I just wanted to say, I got 2 plus 10s. I'm super close, just saying.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, Finn's so cool. Finn is so cool.
Bro, I know. Okay, sorry for distracting you.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So yeah, you play the song and you knock it out of the park. Everybody in the place is clapping by the end of it.
Let's go.
So
And
yeah,
then I'll head back to my table with Lydia.
yep. And then with that, actually, because of that, you also say they bring over a small bottle of wine. It's like this one's courtesy. I say courtesy of management for the performance.
Oh, thank you so much. It was my pleasure to perform.
You did a great job at Yagu. So, and this is Lydia talking. So yeah, we'll say that just because I was originally gonna make I was like do like Spanish cuisine and whatnot, but like I don't know. I was like I would butcher this kind of thing, and I don't want to annoy Phil here with that.
Dude, just make them eat paella, dude.
I'm talking about like Spain, as in Spanish as in Spain, not Spanish
Yeah,
as in Hispanic.
paella is a Spanish dish.
How do you spell that? Oh, paella Valenciana?
It's a rice dish with like all these seafood stuff in it.
But yeah, we'll see. You'll get some nice stuff. Say everything goes on. So, what did you want to talk to her about, Yagu?
Well, first I want to ask her how her time at the college has been.
Yeah, and she goes into it with saying that she saying that you knew that she recently graduated from the undergrad program, so now she's basically trying to get her equivalent to a master's degree, and specifically in ancient history. Um, and she said it's been going well with Professor Equus, and that she's been learning a lot. She hasn't been able to go out on an actual archaeological expedition yet, but going to a care with you all will be, say, the first time that she's actually been able to go out and do stuff. Though she does mention that the only thing I'm not really excited about is I've heard some things about Professor Simeon at Carrion College. Just
What have you heard?
that he's a bit much.
Oh,
Right? What else would you like to talk to her about?
ask her how her family is.
Oh, you know they're fine. Say mom and dad still overrunning the still overrunning the bookshop on the other side of town. You know, you should come by, but so before we have to leave tomorrow, they'd love to see you and say hi.
I'll try and make time for that.
Yep, with that one, and then yeah, y'all just go on talk about pretty much whatever there. So I didn't really know how to like prep RP for this one because I wasn't sure like what you were gonna ask her, like that kind of thing.
Well, I've got you, don't worry. Lydia, I have something that I need to tell you.
And what is that?
Sorry.
Is Jay really gonna break all of our hearts here?
No way.
It's
Not
your
with me in
character,
the
dude. Do what you gotta do. It's your character.
Not with me in the kitchen.
Surely.
By the way, Amelie, roll me another stealth check.
Yeah. Give me a second. Oh, by the way, while this is all going on, I want to be making sure that the chefs are all doing everything properly. Like, if I notice something could use a little more herbs, I want to see if I can add some in, like garlic or something like that.
A
Maybe if the
ratatouille.
pot's a little.
Ratatouille style.
I'm
Everything,
cooking for these bitches somehow.
everything looks well done. Everything looks well seasoned. Everything looks really nice. So yeah, roll me that, but use the rat's stealth modifier rather than yours.
Which is a 0. So.
Wait, is a rat a 0?
Yeah, I didn't think so either until I looked it up.
No fucking way a rat has a 0 in stealth.
That's
0
weird, yeah.
dex. No no
Wait.
bonus
That-
traits. 0
I-
dex.
I feel like that doesn't make sense. I know it says 0 on.
Add your proficiency bonus to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am a challenge rating of 0. I don't think I have a
No,
proficiency
like
bonus.
add Amelie's.
Oh, okay, so a +3, +3, yes.
Yep.
Okay, so 15?
15, yeah, you're still stealth for now.
Nice.
So yeah, Yagu. What were you gonna say? Because we'll say that y'all have like started eating at this point.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Lydia, you've always been so driven and accomplished, and as one of your closest friends, I've always been I've always admired all your accomplishments and everything that you've been able to do. When I left Faquan to go adventuring, it was because I felt like, for me, I was just goofing off and not living up to my own standards of how good I could be. And I just want you to know that every day out there adventuring, I'm doing my best to live up to better standards and be as good as I've always thought you were. And with that, Yagu leaves.
No. Well, your dinner is not done yet. But okay, with the wait. What?
I'll leave the
Leaves?
money on the table and leave.
Okay. With that, as you walk out, as you start to get out the door,
Yeah.
remember she's been your friend for a long time. She doesn't care if she uses magic on you, dude.
Ho ho ho!
And she's a higher level magic caster than
Okay.
you are, motherfucker.
Well, in which case, I'm going to remain quiet.
Okay,
Well,
let
this
me
is
make
like-
sure.
She a baddie, dude.
So, I thought about this when I left. I used my war gong to cast invisibility.
So, okay, I'm going to be a bit of a downer on that, Jay. I don't think it's that easy with the Wargong.
Yeah. Yeah. probably.
well, no, it would be
Yeah. Oh, I know what
if
she's
she
about
didn't
to
cast
do.
the spell magic after he did that.
She a baddie,
I'm
dude.
not rearranging her spell list, by the way. So, like, eventually, if you do enough, like, you would be able to get away from her. But at the same time, she's like, Yagu, wait. As she like tries to like stop you and tries to pull you over and talk to you.
And I still keep leaving.
And she keeps Yagu, wait, please.
I'm getting out of wild shape for this.
You are
Motherfucker,
not
come
there.
back here.
You are not there.
I can't even hear this.
Nope, you were in the
She probably
kitchen.
could have followed them, right?
Nope, she was in the kitchen.
Fuck. Well,
Y'all forget how y'all. I can tell you, none of y'all have ever worked in a say like in a true kitchen. It is loud,
fair enough.
and for the most part, you cannot
there's
see the
not like
dining
a
room.
Damn it! There's not a window. There's not like a window to fuck.
Nope. For the most part, especially in higher end places, they keep the kitchen completely concealed from the dining experience in any sort of like high end restaurant.
Yeah,
Well,
that's bad.
Bell's kitchen.
Damn! At some point, I need to think about at least looking out the door. Hey, man.
Yeah. Eventually, Lydia does stop doing it, and she doesn't seem angry. She just seems kind of sad.
Fuck, what's her name? Nick and Destiny.
So yeah, with the date that kind of happens. Yeah. So does anybody else have anything you want to do for the night? Amelie, roll me one more stealth check, and this will just determine of whether or not chicanery happens at the end of this or not.
All right.
I mean,
God.
oh,
Yeah, that was me. Sorry. 6.
Are you ready for some chicanery? He says, "How the fuck did that thing get in there?" Amelie does a 17 hit.
A rat with a 10 armor class. Yeah.
How much HP does the rat have?
1.
ow.
I will say you are able to activate the. Actually, no, the dress wouldn't do that. So yeah, we'll say that you were near the door, and as that happens, I'll say that they see you going out the door, and as a result, like you basically like get launched out the door, because it like hits you as you're leaving. And when you turn back in, you just see the knife like with a little bit of blood laying in it, because you took 2 damage. What are you doing as a result of now being turned back into Amelie form right outside the door of the kitchen?
Making plans to burn this city later.
What are you doing in the immediate thing? Because now you have people basically coming out to try and chase the rat down in the alleyway, and you hear them running towards the door.
Leaving.
Okay, you book it, and they were coming out. It's like, where the fuck did that rat go?
Fuck you for not having competent management. God damn. If only somebody was there to run the restaurant.
Oh!
They were running it fine. You saw everything like, doing it.
Well, fuck you.
Ownership isn't always there every night, especially for nicer places. They'll do things like they'll schmooze with people and try and like, get better stuff.
Wait, I have a question, Hyper. How much gold do I need to take out since I left gold for the meal?
I'll say that because this is like a really nice meal, it's gonna be the equivalent to about 20 gold.
Okay, and then this is gonna be a dumb question. How do I remove gold? Wait, do I just put in the gold number and then click remove?
Yes. You should like
And
in adjust
then-
coin, you just do that number and then click remove.
Okay, sorry, I'm dumb.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Honestly, Jay, I could have been meaner with the spell thing
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
you were-
No, trust. It's part of the plan.
because she also knows counterspell.
Yeah. It's all part of the plan.
I guess we're invested in the long run.
And Yagu heads to the portal, by the way.
Oh, the portal isn't open, my dude.
Yeah. No, the portal's not open.
Or where did the outpost? I guess.
Yeah,
then.
you would be going to the outpost and you would be staying there.
Yeah.
Bro just can't let himself be happy. Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything for the night?
I'm gonna take a stop at Eimer's Dingers.
Okay. Yeah. And I think I know what you want.
Yeah, I gonna get a scroll of Earthbind.
School of Earthbind. Okay. Oh, you motherfuckers! I just realized why you're getting that, you dicks!
What?
I don't
I
know why
don't-
he's getting it. Neither do I.
Earthbind is the spell that is supposed to be anti-flying.
Ayo?
It's the spell that pulls anything that's flying to the ground at a thing of 60 feet per round.
Well,
Hey,
I've
yo!
got that in my, I've got
Oh.
that in my no, I've got that in my druid spell list.
Ayo? I can fight shit?
Phil, you son of a bitch! I love it! It's great!
Yo, Jose, we can fight shit, Jose.
Yeah. Let's go.
Shit, y'all
How
could've
much?
just
How much
asked
gold
me
is that
to-
gonna be?
We'll actually say that because it is a very niche spell compared to other second level spells, I will say it is actually 200 gold as opposed to 200. It's 40. And add a scroll. And put in your notes specifically that it is a scroll of Earthbind, or just add a custom item to your inventory in DB&D Beyond for scroll of Earthbind.
Okay, I will be passing this off to Finn. So
Okay, actually, let me add it real quick because of this kind of thing. Damn, I was expecting to like have a lot of like, you know, really touchy, heartfelt moments in this, and then like y'all instantly just made me sad, and we haven't even
Oh, no.
gotten
Dude,
back to a
I'm
care.
depressed.
And then we haven't even gotten back to a care yet. Hold up, I'm gonna add it to
Restaurant.
Finn's inventory.
Wait, no. I can't cast it, so I was just gonna hand it off to Amelie.
You can cast it because it's a spell scroll.
I thought you have to roll higher if you can't cast a certain level spell.
So you can cast second level spells, my guy.
Oh, right. I have second level spell slots. Right. Never mind.
I was like, bro. I fucking hate that you put in the tomes for Tykes.
Hey, what are you
No,
talking
guys.
about, dude? That's just my spell book. What? I don't get it.
Wait, hold on. Phil, is your spellbook Tomes for Tykes?
That's literally what it's called. Yeah, dude, that's the name. It's a very famous.
I love it so much, dude.
I fucking hate
Tomes
it.
for Tykes.
Alright, so Phil, I added a scroll of Earthbind to the to your inventory. It is a one-time use though.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so does anybody else want to do anything before everybody heads off to bed?
Out.
I guess if I see Yagu walking, I'm gonna stop and just go. How was the date, Yagu?
Roll me a d20.
Yagu is going straight to
Oh, his
bed.
intelligence.
Well,
Yeah, he's a-
Yeah, I'm
he's
gonna
a-
see if he's around to even do that in the first place. I say
Yeah,
just a
I'll-
straight d20.
Straight D20.
Straight d20.
Okay, it's a 9.
9. You're not there when he walks in.
Because I was gonna say I think he stayed up a bit longer. Yagu does have invisibility, so I probably don't see him. Which
No,
is fair.
the invisibility was instantly gone because you
Yeah,
spelled
it's
magic.
gone.
I was just gonna say I think he stayed up a bit longer because it took him some time writing the fucking letter. Like he spent agonizingly long time doing that. Like that's like his
Okay,
second
yeah.
or
Well,
third try.
then in
That's
that
right.
case,
This isn't to like metagame just so I can be there for Yago. I actually
no,
think
like
he
I
was
know,
like
like you have good reasoning here, so I was
Yeah.
gonna let it. I'm gonna let it slide.
yeah.
But Yaku doesn't acknowledge you, and he just goes straight to the room and heads to bed.
Do I see anyone else walk in after him?
Not for a while. I'm at least gonna be at least 20 minutes behind, 20, 30 minutes behind him.
And nobody else is coming, right? Like no Josaku, no.
I'll say eventually Josaku does walk in. Well, actually, Amelie, what are you doing after you leave the Grand Olive? Oh
Burning
shit! I
holes in
forgot
the
to even
floor,
swap to
paste
the.
the floors.
I forgot to the swap to the fucking artwork I had for the Grand Olive.
Ooh, that is pretty hard work.
That is really pretty. Still gotta fucking dance on its ashes though. Mm.
I mean, you're the one who turned into a rat in the kitchen.
Well, they wouldn't let me in.
You could have gotten a table.
I wanted to cook for them. I wanted to cook for them. It was gonna be cute.
Dude,
Fuck
it's
you.
wild that they didn't let the stranger into their fucking kitchen, dude. That's crazy.
Chip exchange.
That's the thing. Is like Finn and I was like, Phil. When I heard that, I was like, Phil knows what's probably gonna happen here. Cause like, if this was like, you walk into the back of like Ina's place, she'd probably let you. Walk into the back of like, the kitchens at like, Watch Point or like one of the outposts or whatnot, they probably would have.
Human though. I'm
Real-
like actually kind of getting upset about it out of game.
Yeah,
Real
okay, yeah,
shit,
we'll
though,
move
dude.
on.
Stan Amelie, Stan Amelie, Stan Amelie.
It was adorable though. It was very nice. So yeah, with that, Pod, are you doing anything else before you head back to the outpost?
Not really, though. I just realized I could probably be writing letters to Sarka, but I would have to think about that. Think about what I want. And I'm too fucking heated.
Well, how about this? We'll say that you did it. Say that when you got back, you decided to do that. But after that, so you could just send it to me whenever.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll just say that you did that with that, and we'll just have to write a note that you have a letter to Sarka that you need to write. Okay. So then after that, everybody is heading back to the outpost. We'll say that Amelie comes in. Varys, she looks a little bit heated, but she kind of just like walks back to the room. To her designated room. Finn, about how long do you stay at the Grand College?
Until the library closes, then I'll head back.
Okay, so it'll close about like 7, 8 o'clock. We'll do that kind of thing, and
I think because I think Finn and Josaku walked in late, right? I think they're just gonna see. Sorry for interrupting. I think they're just gonna see Varus like sitting in a corner, like with just paper crumpled around him, as he's like trying to write something.
Do you need help there, bud?
I think I got it. Do you want to proofread something for me?
Sure.
Dropping out of school when you're like 8 makes it so that your vocabulary isn't the greatest. And I'll send it to him if that's cool, Hyper.
yeah.
Okay, I said this is what I wrote, Finn. You'll notice there's a bunch of like scratches and stuff, like spelling mistakes. Him just like going over like it's not well written at all. Like the spelling mistakes and stuff like that. There's plenty of scratches, like he's cut out stuff, rewritten it.
Yeah, it seems to get the point across. I like edit some places where he like needs to do respelling and stuff.
Okay. And like when he starts editing, I'll just rewrite it on like a clean piece of paper, just being like, okay.
All right, well, here you go. Good luck with that.
All
Thank
right.
you. I appreciate it.
So as y'all are finishing up, Josaku walks in. You see Finn and Varys over on the side, a bunch of crumpled up pieces of paper over there, but it appears like, they were just finishing up whatever they were doing.
Hello, Ferris, Finn. Am I interrupting?
No. Finn was just help spell checking and like proofreading a letter I was writing.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not the best at writing. It's I feel like Jisaku's just standing there judging me silently.
No.
that
Hey.
that no was a real Phasmongus no.
Hey, Joe Saku, have you been good? We haven't really checked in on stuff that's happened.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I've been enjoying my time with our party. Yes.
Man, nothing
Not a
really
lot.
gets
At which
to you,
point I'm
huh?
just gonna bust out of the door. I need a map of the city, rope. I need to figure out how this grease spell works. I need more gunpowder.
Wait, what? I can cast grease.
Amelie, is everything okay?
Well, I thought about blowing that restaurant sky high, but I figured we could actually use this at some point in the future if we ever need to.
Did she just say that?
Yes. Of course I
You see the person thinker who's at the front desk. Can we not blow up restaurants while you're in someone else's city? Thank you.
They wouldn't let me in.
I just look at the guy. I'm just like.
Forgive our friend here. She didn't mean it. Do I have to roll deception for this? At disadvantage?
Disadvantage, yes.
Okay, where is this?
Sometimes it helps having a deep voice.
Well, good luck with that, madam I just met. I'm gonna turn in for the night.
Meets
Finn,
it,
you
beats
know
it.
they-
They're like, okay, just as long as
Finn,
she's not serious.
You know they saw you walk in with us, right? They know you were part of the same party.
Uh,
I just walk off. I actually am going to get a map of this city. Probably nothing else that I mentioned, but
Matt, say if you are looking, you asked the attendant, where's the best place I could find just like a map for the city for things not actually really burnt down. He just passes you one from behind the desk.
Ooh, that's neat.
thank
That's
you.
Yeah, you're at the Adventurers Guild. Of course they'll have maps of the city.
Do you want to go for a walk to cool down a bit, Emily?
I might need to. I am fuming. Are you hungry?
Yeah, let's
I
go
could
grab
eat.
a bite to eat.
what about that fish Joe Saku caught? Is it still good or?
You know what? Yeah,
Absolutely.
I told him to put it on ice for me.
Oh, that's your fish that they had back in the cooks? Yeah, the cooks were wondering what to do with it. Rosny told him to not mess with it.
She's a smart woman.
Do you want to make like fish kebabs and then head off for a walk?
Roll me a
Yeah.
persuasion check at advantage because y'all are all four helping each other out here.
Nat 20. Oh my fucking god.
Nat
I
20.
hate
No
this
one else
dice.
needs to
Ooh.
roll.
I
No,
hate these dice.
no, this is good. This is very good.
I know, but why couldn't that have been earlier?
Well, also you would have had to roll multiple, so like a nat 20 there would have been fine. I was putting the DC at 14,
Yeah.
so you were actually barely
yeah.
beating it every time.
Lord.
But yeah, with that, okay, yeah, there's a as he gets up from behind the desk and starts leading you over, you'll basically have to walk a little bit slower because it is a gnome, so like the legs aren't very long. So y'all like
I don't know what smurfing is.
You're doing really well.
Yeah, no, Smurf. A Smurf is someone who is basically like a high rank that is playing in low rank, so naturally they are just doing better than all of their teammates but just naturally.
Sorry,
Phil
one quick interruption.
Pislow is like bottom of the barrel.
Pistol is one of my favorite leagues.
It's like shit. It's
I
like
love
shit
Pislow.
tier.
Sorry.
Pislow is where
okay.
Yagu lives.
Dude, no, Pistol is where
Cap.
Brotherheads lives. But
Okay, I
No,
just
no,
like-
no, Pislow is Hyper's hands. All of y'all can suck my dick because I'm
That's
worse than
okay.
all of y'all.
Let's stop the league talk.
Yeah,
So we don't exclude the person that doesn't play league. Just
Yeah, but with that in mind, everyone, yeah, there is a small kitchen where if any of the members want to, cook something, just as long as you cook decently, would y'all
Yeah.
all like to have a shot at cooking the fish? I'll say
I'm
like
gonna
as a
help.
group. That's the
I'm
thing. Is
gonna
like
help
help
Amelie,
help
but
Amelie.
I could use an extra set of hands in the kitchen. I'm
I'll
not gonna
help
say no to y'all.
Amelie, but I'm not going to like. She's the better chef than me, so I'm just gonna be a helper.
Okay. Then how about this? I will let each of y'all do one thing. To start off for the helping out with cooking. Josaku, roll me make me an attack roll with the katana.
All right.
Wait, can I press the digitate his katana to make it clean?
No, it's not. It's not actually his katana. I'm just giving it the same modifier as the katana here. That is to fillet the fish, and he does a great job doing it. The DC was, I'll say the DC was 14 for that one, just because like filleting a fish is a little bit better, but I'll say a little bit harder. But I knew Jusaki could probably do it. Okay, so with that then, we will say that Amelie, roll me a. I'm gonna say your choice between nature and survival.
I'm nature. I'm gonna go with nature.
I think you're proficient in one of those, so okay, yeah, 17.
17, yeah.
All right. So with that, we'll say that Varys and Finn end up going to the thing. I'll say going for the side dish. Y'all have an idea of fish and mashed potatoes. So Varys, roll me
Ooh,
I'll say
yum.
roll me an attack roll with the normal Qatar.
Oh, with the normal katana. Okay. Don't enter. Oh, okay, I didn't enter. Fucking thank God. That's his. That's 25.
25. So yeah, absolutely. You managed to like pound potatoes well, like basically make a nice a nice mash there with it. You do a good job there, and I will say that in terms of cooking, Finn, give me an intelligence check plus your proficiency. If you have one of your stats that you would like to make that is along some one of those lines that you are proficient in, you may make an intelligence-based check. 11. Okay. So we'll say that they are good, but not great. You think could use a little bit more basil or something like that.
Can I
But
go over and
overall,
touch him up?
I say on the whole, y'all make a very nice meal overall, and y'all enjoy it. It's good. Obviously, you'll think the razor carp was a little bit better, just because like swordfish is a little bit of a tougher meat. The razor carp especially is like a Kurami's delicacy, so it's like considered really good because it does have like fish is already really tender, but this is like razor carp is the kind of fish where if you prepare it right, it basically melts on your tongue just naturally, almost like
Making me hungry.
butter sitting on a hot knife. Um, Whereas swordfish is notoriously very tough. It's like shark in that regard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some of this food and just like head to Yagu's door and knock on it and like just leave it for him.
Yagu, do you eat the fish?
I'll let him know that's food too.
I'll come to the door and get some fish.
All right.
And I think I also went to the door with Finn, and I just told Yagu, we're going out for a walk, Yagu. Do you wanna join us?
I'll join the party on a walk.
Okay. That I did not expect, but okay, yeah. What do you want to do on the walk?
I'm just gonna ask Amelie first as we walk. Like, are you feeling better now?
But I feel like I at least got to be useful. Ugh, that damn restaurant. I could have helped.
That's what I mean by stuck up rich people.
Y'all have eaten my food before. I'm good at this. I'm stuck up rich people. Are you kidding? Look at my outfit.
Yeah, that's true, but like, hey, now you know how the rest of us feel when we have to deal with stuck up rich people.
Also, passive
Let's exhale.
perception. The three people that weren't there, y'all notice Amelie got a haircut.
Ooh, nice
Oh,
haircut,
yeah.
by the way. It really suits you.
Thank you.
I really like it. God,
Thank you. I like it too. I'm glad I got it. But anyway, yeah.
I like it as well.
You know what? They can live without me. I hope they sink.
Hey, they think about it this way. They fucked up on not having your expertise in the kitchen.
Play.
This could have been an amazing day in the kitchen for them, and they
Jay,
fucked
roll
up
me a history check.
by not letting you in.
Jay doesn't have to roll a history check.
No. There's just something I wanted to just type him there. Oh, so I wanted to type him.
What about you, Finn? How was your day in the library?
Found some useful stuff.
I forget how little Finn says. And Yago, how was the date tonight?
It happened.
Oh, didn't turn out too well.
No, but it was my fault.
What do you mean it was your fault?
That, my friend, will be a story for another time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna push
Nope.
you. That's fair. If you don't wanna say anything, that's fair. Like, try to give him like a side hug as you keep walking.
I'm suspicious. If I
Roll-
talk to Lydia and I
roll
find
me
out
an
something
insight check.
happened,
Roll me an insight check,
Okay.
Pod. For Amelie specifically, because she's the one who stated that she was suspicious. 16.
either way, whether I
He's-
believe him or not,
he's telling
if
the
I talk to
truth.
yeah,
He's
I'm
telling.
still talking to Lydia and see what's going on. But for now, you're safe.
All right. What do y'all want to do for the rest of the night while y'all are out walking about? There are a couple clubs and places that are open. Y'all are in a major city, so like there's.
I think I say if that's fine. We're going back to Care tomorrow, aren't we, guys? Would it be a bad idea if I got onto a ship right now and like fucked off all the way to like I don't know the Sapphire, wherever the fuck the Sapphire Dragon is, like the other
I-
other side of the world?
It might be a little inconvenient, but
Yeah, I'm
You
supposed
what?
Josaka, roll me a history check.
What's in the Sapphire
The
Empire?
DC
What I had-
is 2.
Okay.
to.
yeah, I hit that.
You know that in some parts of the Sapphire Empire, men are second-class citizens.
I wouldn't advise doing such, Varys.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay,
Because that's
It's
also
just
your home
getting-
country, so like that's why it's 2.
It's more about getting the fuck away from a car. Supposed to have a talk.
Sapphire
What?
might not be the
Yeah.
best place to go.
I'm
Is this
supposed to talk to my dad when we get back to the car.
right. I mean, wait. Hyper, remind me because I know I've asked before. Did it click for Amelie that Argus is Varys' dad?
That's up to you. I say, did it? Because he
I
told
mean,
y'all.
yeah.
If I
Can
see
we-
Amelie, if I see Amelie struggling with it, I can tell you and Yagu the story because you guys don't know it too well. Amelie, do you? I don't know if you know. Do you know someone called Genevieve Makir out in Galdrin? I don't even know if she.
You do
would-
not.
Yeah, she is.
It doesn't sound familiar.
Nope.
No.
She is. She's right now. People consider her the second best singer behind Vanity in Galdrin.
Yo, real quick. Is this sensitive information, Varus? Are we good to be talking about this out loud in the public?
Parts of it, yes. The other parts, I'm just not gonna name names, and let's just keep walking. And fuck it, who cares if it is? I don't give a shit at this point.
Most people assume you're drunk.
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm going for too, and like kind of keeping it quiet as you walk. She is considered the second best voice, second most beautiful woman in the fucking country, and all that shit
In the city.
in the city. She's my mom. She's also what some people might call a very high class escort. That's part of her job. I don't know, that's the truth, right?
I mean, it is. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just.
it's the truth. Like he's upfront about it.
I mean, you showed your friends your mom's a hooker, so there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's opposed to like he doesn't care. Like he doesn't see sex work
Everybody
as a
gotta
stigma.
eat.
Yeah,
Everybody gotta eat.
Exactly. He doesn't see sex work as a stigma. So he's like, yeah.
I mean, hey, how much does she charge?
She's that's my mom, so I don't really want to think about it. But she's like really
Don't
popular.
answer.
Yeah, she's really popular, and I also want to think
Yep.
about that.
By the
But
way, I
this-
wasn't
this-
trying to diminish the thing. It's just like it's just an awkward thing to just kind of like tell.
Yeah,
It's just no matter what
he's
friends
trying-
group you're in, there's just always that little bit of reaction of like a
Yeah.
little bit of uneasiness when that happens.
Yeah, and
Whenever that gets brought up.
that's what he's like kind of struggling to get the words right. And to give you context, she's a drow. She's full drow. She's an elf.
I assumed.
They don't. Okay. She had me at the human equivalent of 21. And she was a young single mom, and she did the best she could for me. But as a stupid little kid, I didn't realize she was trying her best. I thought she didn't love me because I was a dumb fuck. So when I was 8, I decided to run away, which is what I did. And in Galdrin, it's
Yeah.
really easy for people. It's easy to disappear, and I was really good at that. And I never knew who my dad was. Never in the picture. Mum never told me anything about it, and then I ran away. And for the past 16 years, I realized the older I grew, I was a fucking idiot. But well, it's probably best that my mom thinks I'm dead. To be honest, I caused enough problems as a kid. I don't think she really needs to deal with me again.
To disagree with that, but
yeah, so I didn't know who my dad was, right?
yeah.
And then do you remember a few weeks ago when we were going temple fucking visiting to figure out who the fuck was talking to me? I went to the temple of
Yeah, it was strange. You were
yes,
reading and asking people questions.
yes.
Ugh.
I
Thank goodness
figured
you're out of that now.
I think I know who my god is. Who my referees. I have an
Varys.
Varys has ideas. Multiple ideas. How about
Ideas.
that?
Yeah.
Yes, he has I've narrowed it down to 2, maybe 3 people.
So, what does this have to do with your dad?
I'm getting to that. I went to the Temple
Okay.
of Tempest, and our boss was there, and I was talking to him.
I guess.
And there's a 99% chance that I found out after 22 years that my dad is our boss.
I'm going to skin him.
I don't think he knew.
He
I,
left you in poverty, sweetheart.
I,
He
I,
a thumbnail at least. Come
I,
on.
to be fair, my mom wasn't poor. I had a good life and I lived with her. Running away was my decision, and listen up, me. There's a part of me that's really angry, and I want to hate him with every fiber of my being. Pisses me off that I can't because according to him, he didn't know. And if he actually didn't know, I still am angry, but I don't think I can blame him for not knowing. I don't know the full story, so
I have a hard time doing that as well. But still,
I know, and I really don't want to have to talk to him tomorrow. But I don't know. He told me to come back alive so that we could talk. He called me his son, and that's not something I thought I would ever hear. That dream, my dream of as a kid, I dreamt of my dad coming to save me as a kid, right? That died a long time ago, and
man.
I don't know if I am ready. I honestly really just want to jump on a fucking ship and get as far away from a car as possible, but I know that's not possible.
Hey, you want to do something fun?
What's that?
My parents are wanting me to come back home. They've got a boyfriend they picked out for me.
Oh,
What?
what? Oh, the letter you showed us.
Yeah. What do you say we fucking what do you say we air bomb them? Fuck
That's
this mission. And fuck these reveries. Let's just do something for a bit.
that'd be fuck. That sounds like so much fun, but fuck.
Look, I'm the person who's the most scared of this dragon, but I'm not going to let it. If I'm not going to let that giant scaly motherfucker ruin my life, I'm definitely not letting my parents do it.
That's fair. Fuck. Oh no, pardon.
I'm not gonna twist your arm, but it's your
No,
decision.
I know how shitty your parents are, and I really want to punch your dad in the face for you. Like you are my friend. You are
Yeah,
one of
you
my.
know, eye for an eye. You punch my dad, I punch yours.
I feel like I need to go to a Karen and talk to him. Like regardless of whether or not there's
You
going to be a
should.
relationship, I need to talk to him. I really don't
You
want
have a
to.
lot. You have a lot of things on your mind. You need to talk to him. You need to let it out. Tell him you fucking hate his guts. Tell him you want to talk to him again and see him at the family reunion table. I don't really care, but I realize that this will help get a lot of things off of your chest, and it'll be good for you.
I think when Amelie's done saying that, I give her a big hug, and I just say thank you for being a good friend.
Oh, can like Varys get like noticeably warmer, but not like
Yes,
You know,
we'll say that like that
setting on
happens.
fire.
Yeah.
oh.
So yeah,
Thank you.
guys, no worries. That's my story. Now I gotta go fucking deal with it.
If there's any way I can aid, I'd be happy to help.
Listen, just
You've always-
Haku,
Yeah.
the next time we beat the shit out of Argus, I want you by my side beating the shit out of him.
Please let me join. I still
Oh.
want to be threshed around. I need more scars. I still really like the one I got from the Plagiosaurus.
I would
You
love
have
to
my
Allosaurus,
Wargong.
by the way.
I would
What's
love to have.
Your scar is from the Allosaurus.
Allosaurus, that's what it's called. Thank you.
I would love to have your help, everyone's help. And I know Finn's been quiet, so I look at him too. I would love to have everyone's help here beating the shit out of him. That would make me extremely happy.
This is gonna be so much fun. Thank you so much for coming out here. Y'all made my day. Night,
you
rather,
guys-
but still.
You guys made my night as well. It's good to know that I have good friends like this.
It's a pleasure to have y'all's company.
You have my Wargong.
Allosaurus had
Yagu, I really appreciate it.
All right. So
Is Finn just quiet throughout all of it?
He's thinking right now, but he snaps up and's like, "Yeah, I got your back too."
Yeah, I guess I just said that I want to beat the shit out of Finn's childhood hero.
and the world's strongest man.
Yeah, man.
Second strongest to Yaga.
No, the world's strongest man, as in human.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but
Yaga's
he's
the
not as
turtle.
strong as Yaga the turtle.
Oh.
Wait, are you? Never mind. I'll stop myself there.
No, what?
Oh, I won.
No. Say it.
I insist you say it.
Yeah, I insist as well, Yagu.
I insist I don't.
See, bad jokes with friends are always the best type
Look,
of joke.
I've already entered tonight's session enough. We'll leave it at that.
You did not. You played up to your character, and it's
Nah.
good.
You actually popped off. That was pretty nice.
I mean,
What
it
else
was
did you
good.
do
You saw
like?
my face,
Like-
my reaction was like, "Wait, no," because we're like getting to the
Oh.
mindset there, and it's heartbreaking, but it's playing the character right.
That's cap.
No, it's true, it's good.
date was
This will
just
pay
rough.
off eventually.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say in character that date was just rough for everyone involved. We need to have another one.
You
I mean,
don't know
you
what
and
happened.
Lydia.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about my experience. That sucks.
And I also mentioned to Emily that I wrote a letter to Misha.
Oh, nice. I'm working on one to Sarka. I don't really know what to say.
To
Is
be
it
honest,
bad I don't know her last name?
Wait,
I think
Roll
I
me,
gave
roll
one.
me a history check.
Hyper. As we're walking, can I also roll performance so I can play my bagpipes while we're walking around?
You absolutely can, and you are right, Amelie. You do not remember Sarka's last name.
Frick!
Hyper does. Jay, shut the fuck up!
Oh my god.
My guy said
41.
frick about a 27.
27's good.
No, 27 is insane! There has not been a DC y'all have been presented with yet in this campaign that a 27 wouldn't beat!
30 or bad?
Even without the modifier, that's a 16, above average.
Holy shit! Yeah, so you're doing it, and you're starting to garner an audience. Yeah, good. Everybody's like basically
Oh,
like as you're doing it, like you're doing this like little street procession. But like again, it's so good that as you're passing by, everybody like actually like starts like some people they start up coming and like giving you money. Add 7 gold worth of like change to your inventory.
Let's go.
You rolled a
Free money?
27.
Yeah, so give me 1,000 gold.
Fuck you.
If I'd rolled a 30, it would have been 1,000 gold.
No, if it was a 30, it probably would have been in the realm of like 20. You probably would have gotten the amount back for your dinner. But yeah, with that, yeah, we'll say y'all do out for the rest of the night. You're gonna go drinking, or you're gonna head back to the outpost. What are y'all gonna do?
Yagu's heading back to the outpost to cry.
God, I completely forgot about my diary. I need to fix this thing up like way bad.
You're fine.
I might need help with that.
I can help.
Lordy. But
I think I'm gonna head back too. I am gonna need some sleep before tomorrow.
All right, so everybody going back to go to sleep?
Yeah. Or I will.
you know, I'm thinking about getting some drinks in me, but I probably ought to read over my spell book again and then go to bed.
Dan?
I'm just gonna head to my room and be like, fathers, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start writing. No, I'm in my room by myself, and I'm just gonna start writing a letter to the lioness.
Okay.
Do none of us, other than Yagu, have good situations with our fathers?
Yeah, literally only. Well, okay, technically, the father figure in Josaku's life, he's cool with, I guess.
Yeah. Uncle.
Yeah, say it's his uncle. But yeah.
Yeah.
So father figure, I'll count it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Piper,
it's
can
just daddy issues. What's up?
Can I go? Can I retract what I was gonna do?
About what?
I'm thinking about bringing Snuff out so I can talk to him about this letter for Sarka. Cause man, I don't even know where to start.
Go for it.
I like this girl. I wanna impress her.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Let me use a wild shape and make sure that nothing in my room lights ablaze.
We'll say you do it outside the, say in the training area, just because you know, like that's easily the safest place to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, buddy. Man, women, huh? They're fucking confusing. I barely know this one. God, she's so cute. I don't know what to do. I've known her for like how many days? I can't even remember.
You traveled with her for like a week.
Well, a week. Either way, I can't even remember her last name. I'm tired. I'm always tired. I barely have time to write things down in my notes. Everything's changing. I have a suitor, buddy. I don't even know if I'm gonna say no. We kind of need the money, and if he ain't working for Karn, how bad could he possibly be? Like, I know how bad my dad is. He would have to go out of his way to like. Do you think he would?
Snuff kind of just looks at you, gives you equivalent of shrugging his shoulders.
Yeah.
Amelie, roll me a Constitution check.
Okay. Like a save or just?
No, yeah, a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I mean, either way.
You've had a really long day.
add-on. Yeah.
13. Okay, you managed to stay
13.
awake.
Flirty. In any case, maybe I should just start writing my feelings down, throwing shit away if I don't like it. Fuck it. I mean, she seems sweet enough. I doubt she's gonna care. It's a letter.
Snuff nuzzles against you.
Thanks. Oh, thanks, buddy. God. I can't wait to learn Goblin because then I'm gonna be having my. I'm saying this out of character. I can't wait to learn Goblin because then I'm gonna be doing this with my wargs. I have names for them picked out and everything.
Go for it. Yeah.
What do you mean? Go for it.
No, as in like yeah, as in the name. Say naming. Yeah, cool.
I see.
All right.
Yeah.
You ready?
I am ready to move on.
All right, everybody goes on to bed. And before you wake up, it's funny that you type something down because Finn finds himself, while he's dreaming, a familiar place. You're in the Shadow Keep. You're just around, but you notice a distinct lack of something. Or a distinct lack of someone.
No mask?
Mask isn't around.
Yeah, you be playing hide and seek, Chief, or
As you hear, it's like, he's away right now. You gotta put up with me instead.
shit. Who am I looking at?
As you hear a female voice. And you see a moderately attractive, but kind of like grizzled looking, half-elven woman with long dark hair, dressed mostly in like black, doing things, and twirling a dagger in her fingers, a stone dagger. Funny enough.
Oh boy.
I say leech.
And your Drake siphon appears in your hand. You wanted to see something funny? She throws her at the wall. Leech.
I agree what this is.
Man.
You think you're the first person ever to hold that?
No, I thought you were just holding mine.
It does not look like your Drake siphon. It's much too big. This one looks like borderline a full-on short sword. I'm gonna DM this to you specifically.
I'm going to step away and grab something to eat. I am starving. Dude, I don't know.
It looks.
Put me on this. Yeah, whatever. I'll be back.
Yeah, but it looks so large that it's almost to the point of a short sword. And she kind of like she's it. But you're the new guy. And again, who would I care? I'm dead. I've been dead for 10,000 years. I'm Serena, by the way.
Finn.
That was mine first. But now I just kind of hang around here. Beats going to hell. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. People like you and me, we probably do more than enough to deserve the pit. But hey, when old Maskhole says, hey, you want to basically be one of my, I would say basically stick around in the Shadow Keep instead of going to hell, I'll take that deal.
Did you just confirm I'm probably going to burn in hell?
Oh no, I did much worse shit than you did. At least based on what I've seen, but based on the notes that say that have been kept on you.
Okay.
As she like stands up, and she's actually taller than you. She stands about like 6'2" here. And she sees me about, what's the matter? Am I scaring you?
I mean, to be fair, quite a lot of things like scare me. It's not really a you thing.
She thumps you on the head. Stop being such a say. What you need to do is stop being a bitch and have some confidence in yourself. How much respect do you think I got? 46 other champions of gods. Here I am, just the thief with a dagger. And I survived. Eventually died. Everybody does. You know, got to settle down, have a family, that kind of thing. But one thing you need to learn. And this is basically the reason. Don't let anybody give you any shit. Alright? You know, Mask maybe I would say we may have been the champions of Mask. But at the same time, he's almost as smart as he thinks he is. But he's not as wise as he thinks he is. By the way, this would make you nervous because of the fact that you're saying this in the Shadow Keep, which is his divine realm, so he knows everything that's being said.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Like conceptually, that's just like the rumor about gods and stuff. It's like, but
Should we be saying that out loud?
what's he gonna do? Throw me out after 10,000 years? Don't waste good. It's one of the things he likes to preach about. But as I was saying, as intelligent and as supposedly wise as he supposedly is, he doesn't know how to relate to people. I know how it is to be the odd person out. How do you think I felt when the assholes decided I would be the person that talked to, let's say, that talked to the leader of the champions of this Primarchs, as we called it? God, Kymel, that was such a fucking stupid name. Yeah. Basically, I just showed up to say, if you ever needed advice from someone who isn't a god, you know where to find me.
I actually have a question.
Shoot.
Actually, I have several, but I'll probably try to condense it because there's just a lot going on here right now. So
I'll give you 3 for time's sake.
how do I identify the guys that have been talking to my friends?
You don't.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, what was that, Pod?
Dinner will be on its way later. I'm stepping out for a cigarette, so give me about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, you're
and
fine.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're fine. Just easy. You don't. Not your place to. Now, if any others start talking to you other than Mask, oof, you get bigger problems than I thought. But at the same time, you better hope that they're ones that are nice.
How did you survive the fight against Nirvash?
Problem is, we weren't supposed to kill him. That's why. All 47 of us there. If we had tried putting enough power there, we eventually would have done it. Probably with a little bit more, say with a little bit less losses, and we could have structured it better defensively. But the whole focus was basically protecting say about 8 of us that were magic casters to seal him away. As a result, a lot of us that did more, say that were more smash things, didn't exactly get it easy on the way out. Me, I was able to basically use this, so she taps what you assume to be basically like the final form of Drake Siphon at her side. I basically used this to basically take what I could from him without killing him, and stay out of the front line. Stay away. Maybe I should have died then. Maybe it should have been somebody else who survived instead of me. Got the happy ending. That's not what happened, so I don't dwell on it. No
Yeah, I
point
know
in
what you
crying
mean.
over the past. Can't let it rule you, kid. I would have never been happy if I didn't.
Easier said than done. Final question. Do you think it can be reasoned with?
The dragon?
And yeah, it's got to be good in everyone, right? You know, I heard his story. Do you know his story?
There's rumors, but that all happened thousands of years before I was born. If there was anything, I don't think anything was left. He's been trapped in a cage for 10,000 years. You tell me whether or not you'd be sane after that.
Yeah, I guess that was a dumb question.
No. It's not. It was a naive question, but it wasn't dumb. Not everyone's worth saving, kid. There were a couple people there that died that day, say in that fight against the big black bastard that probably should have died. Probably the world is better off if they did. How it works. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe you'll manage. Maybe you guys will actually manage to put him in the ground. You're a little, but so you're a ways off though. By the way, you really need to get better at sneaking.
Yeah, I do.
As she then selects you in the soldier, I'm screwing with you. Seriously. Get some confidence and have have a little bit of backbone. I'm here the bitch you just met and you're not telling me to fuck off when I say that? Come on.
I mean, it's true though. I have been getting caught a lot, like an inordinate amount. It's kind of weird. Right, confidence. Fuck you, random lady.
Serena.
Yeah, I knew your name. I just didn't say it because I figured that'd be more like offensive and hurtful. Because like nobody likes to be like ignored. Okay, I'm talking too much.
A little bit. Could be worse. I mean, hell, half of them, I would say half of the Primarchs said I was the bitch who shouldn't be in leadership, or the bitch that was probably fucking Kymel. So hey, there you go.
What is it with people's obsession with like sex and stuff? I don't.
Fun. It's also funny to make
Is
fun of
it?
people to use as a name. It depends on your perspective. Depends on who. Depends on the person. But that's not exactly a conversation to go into. It's a little bit weird, talking about that kind of stuff with someone who's been, dead for 10,000 years.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah.
Would that count as a form of dirty talk necrophilia? I don't want to think about it. Okay, that's pretty much it. On that note, again, if you need to, just give me a ring before you fall asleep. I'm basically stuck here for all eternity. Could be a lot. Could be a lot worse places, and occasionally I get to see a couple people I care about. A couple of them I hope are burning, but hey. Yeah.
Have a nice eternity.
Oh, and also, man, not everyone's worth saving. Not everyone is worth fixing. Just keep that in mind.
All right, look.
As then everything kind of like goes into shadow, and then you're just back into sleep.
Why can't that be straightforward?
Yeah. Okay. So everybody wakes up then. Shit! Hedge walked away from his chair. Everybody starts to get up.
Does he have something?
Yeah,
no.
I missed that whole thing.
Basically,
I can go back and watch the VOD.
Finn met the original Primarch of Mask, Serena.
Oh, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
That's why you didn't have her as an option, because she's in the campaign.
Well, not just that. No. It's more so that I had it as an option where you guys could play as Serena, but you would not get to build Serena. I would give you a pre-con of Serena.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yes, she's one of about 5 or 6 characters where there is a pre-con for her. Obviously.
You want to be my senpai pot?
Say what? That would be funny. But no, legitimately, like, there are some other characters, like Kymel, the Champion of Tempest. Khan would also be a pre-built. Yeah, there's certain ones that would be that. But Pod, he said, "You want to be my senpai?"
That is funny. I'm thinking about it. Like, I like Zozanan though. I like Zozanan.
Well, was
Is that how you say?
I was thinking Zozanan.
Zozanon, I guess.
Zozanan.
I say Zozanan because I'm, from the south. I'm gonna say Winder yonder, Zozanan, but it's Zozanon.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I will know that for later. But everybody wakes up. You go out, get breakfast and everything like that. Everybody's, prepping to go through the portal today. Yagu.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Before, as y'all are like getting ready and everything, and you're like waiting in the lobby, you see your parents actually walk into the outpost
Oh.
with a familiar person.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Let me
This
post it.
gotta go well.
No. It will.
Oh, it will. It's gonna be my brother.
Ooh.
Okay, motherfucker, could you not like ruin the suspense? Yeah. So it is his brother, Saldug. So he's your brother, Saldug.
Yo, wait.
Who's there?
Dude, he's dripped out as well.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Oh, he looks cool.
Whoa.
Yep. And since the last time you saw him, you do notice that he does have, say that he is wearing, sort of like an eye cover, kind of thing. Looks
Ooh.
really mechanical and whatnot. But they look at you and they say, "Oh, Yagu."
Oh, Saldug, while I've been having trouble on the sea, it looks like you've been having trouble to see.
Saldug actually does laugh at this and like gives a good like chuckle at
You
it.
gotta love family.
Now remind me, is Saldug your older or younger brother?
Older.
Older. Yep. Okay. So yeah. You know how it is at the college when you get to that final stage in your doctorate, they start to give you a little bit more access to the labs and whatnot. But hey, I heard you ended up joining the River Watch and ended up kicking some ass. I heard you saved Rosve, little brother. Good shit.
Well, it was mostly thanks to my friends, but
It
I
wasn't
was
nearly
involved.
mostly.
Yeah, he's being.
You pulled your weight.
He's being modest.
Oh,
he
so-
came in clutch.
Everyone, these are your friends?
Yes. Can I roll a performance check to storytell about my friends?
You absolutely can.
Ooh boy, this ought to be
Please,
interesting.
please.
In a
30
way,
or L.
Phil, again, Saldug is like in the final
Frick.
stages of being a doctor at the Grand College.
You're killing these rolls. Stop saying frick.
27. So yeah, you do that, and everyone around is listening as you like go through everyone in the party and their accomplishments, their exploits, and what's good about them.
I don't actually have anything written for this.
You don't have to.
So yeah.
Again, with the
Sorry,
27,
friends.
it doesn't matter. The sheer charisma with which you exude it is amazing. It's like you always were a good storyteller, little brother. But yeah,
I'm,
it's great to meet you
I'm
all.
probably blushing.
I'm Saldug. Hold up, I gotta find the parents' names real quick. Because I had
I
them.
think it's Visay, and I can't remember my dad's name.
Let
He
me.
went to get the milk, you know?
You went
No. Oh,
See, no, my
Ouch.
dad went to get the milk. Yeah, Jay.
oh, that just make me fucking sad.
Wait, let me see. I think I have it in my notes here. Dad is Leonardo. Yeah. that's right.
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
That was my idea, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because this motherfucker
We have-
still doesn't know who the Ninja Turtles are.
That's
Yeah,
like
Wait, what?
disrespectful.
No way.
Yep, to say Leonardo and Saldug, and they introduce themselves as that.
So Tasay and Saldug, by the way, are playoffs of my mom's actual name, Stacy. And then-
nice.
Oh.
Saldug, my brother's middle name is Douglas.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's not. That's cute.
I just told Hyper those and he came up with it.
I'm good with fantasy names. But yeah, with that, and they say, "Oh, and Yagu, we got you a little something that we think can help you on your travels." And they hand you a piece of paper.
Didn't have to.
No, they hand you a piece of paper.
Uh-oh.
You open it.
Yes.
Add a scroll of counterspell to your inventory.
Yo!
Wait, is that good?
Bro, it's fucking bonkers.
Counter spell?
A scroll
Good
of
for you.
counterspell.
My parents only give me migraines.
Dude, that's huge.
So what counterspell is, Jay, is it is one of the most powerful spells in D&D, but it is a 3rd level spell. As a reaction, what you can do is you can cast this spell. If the spell is that the enemy cast that you did basically enemy casts a spell. As a reaction, you can use the counterspell scroll. And then if it is their spell is 3rd level or lower, it immediately fizzles. It's just gone. It never happened. If it is higher than that, they have to roll where the difference is where the number that they have to say that you will have to hit on the rolls will be 10 plus the difference in levels between the counterspell.
Can
Can I-
DM the spell description to you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second, because
Real
it is a
quickly-
lot of information to absorb.
How do I add the
I'll add it to your
counter spell?
inventory. Don't worry about it.
You will? Okay. Thank you, friend.
No problem. But yeah, with that, yeah, it was one of those things where like, yeah, it's something nice that your family had planned for you.
With a tear going down my eye, give my family a big group hug.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yep. And then as everybody's getting ready and doing that, someone else walks through the door then,
Oh no.
as Professor Equus
Uh-oh.
with Lydia in tow walks behind him.
No.
Lydia sees you and she kind of like just looks down a little bit.
Oops.
Yaku.
Can I
Yag-
roll insight
Unfortunately,
to see
due
what
to
that's
circum-
about?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
don't roll insight.
No,
you don't want
can
to. dude.
absolutely roll insight.
No.
I'm
I-
rolling insight.
I'm the DM now. You cannot roll insight.
17.
I rolled insight.
She seems like she's almost avoiding trying to talk to Yagu. She doesn't seem like angry as much as she does like bashful or potentially like just a little bit hurt kind of thing. You don't really get much more than that. Usually get
Yagu.
a little bit of a vibe. Roll me an insight check to see if you can pick it up. Odd.
Yeah. I mean, surely I can notice her like kind of avoiding him. Like,
You do notice that she's being a little bit more sheepish. She is like not as talkative as she was yesterday, but you can't really tell why.
I have an inkling. I have a suspicion. Yagu, I didn't exactly get a very good view of what all went on last night. How about we talk to Lydia, see how she's doing, give her a good farewell, you know? I'm sure she'd be
She's
happy
coming with
to
you.
after the date.
She's coming with
Yeah.
you.
Oh, she's not. Oh, well, in which case this ought to be wonderful. We can talk about it on the way.
Amelie, I don't know if this is our fight.
Mm. She's a good girl. She needs to be treated right.
Oi, all of you said your goodbyes and whatnot. As you see Rosny kind of like standing there in the hallway. Got a portal prepped and ready to get you all to a care.
I suppose as many goodbyes as we need to say. I don't have anything else to add.
Anybody else anything to do?
I hug my parents goodbye. And I tell them I'll be back to tell more stories soon.
Looking
Hopefully.
forward to it. Looking forward to it. All right. So with that, I take it everybody proceeds over to the portal. Nobody else has anything that they want to do?
Nope.
Yeah. Go in portal.
All right. So with that, everybody, you go to the portal. You walk through. Y'all are back in a care. Y'all are met there by Sia at the door. Oh.
Well met. Well met.
Hey,
You
gang.
popped by earlier?
Say what?
You left earlier?
Yeah, I left the day before. Y'all
Hmm.
wanted to do everything. I kind of just like headed straight back to prep everything.
Fair.
After y'all
Fair
talked
enough.
with Lone Brace, I kind of dipped out.
That's fair.
I needed to prep some
You
stuff. That way, Lydia and Professor Equus would be able to comfortably stay, and also more or less prepare them for Simeon.
Okay, what's up with Professor Simeon? Why is everyone talking about it?
As you see,
In
Equus,
whispers.
he's just
Can I add
much.
Can I interject?
Go ahead.
Sia, you didn't get anything from Longbrace?
What? I wasn't part of the group that saved the city.
Yes, you were. Well, I mean, at least with the Glimstalkers. You did something.
I filed the report, Amelie. Don't worry about it. I don't
That's-
need the gifts.
At least take a couple of rubies. Come on. You worked for them.
Take them. Remember, I don't normally go out on the adventures.
Exactly. Exactly. This is.
That's more
Yeah.
the reason why y'all need him. I'm not gonna take him no matter what you say. Don't make me use telepathy to make you think forget that thought ever happened.
At least you enjoy the adventure, see?
Oh, it was fun. You know, people almost
I'm.
dying
I,
wasn't fun, but still.
And you can say you
I'm.
made some.
Yeah.
And you can say you made some friends along the way.
Yeah.
What
I'm
more can
kind
you
of
ask for?
stupefied that she can. First of all, that she can. I'm stupefied that she can do that. Second of all, I'm a little speechlessly angry that she even suggested doing that to me.
Roll me an insight check.
Hey, Sia.
Yeah?
I meant to ask you this a while ago, but
Dirty
I mean,
20.
I'm not very good at socializing, but do you want to join a book club I'm forming?
At the mention of book club, her eyes like sparkle. By the way, Pod, she is full of shit. She cannot do that.
Yeah, in which case, either way, as soon as Finn said book club, I immediately forgot. But yeah, good to know.
Yeah, no, she cannot do that. She was totally bullshitting.
Okay,
Reason.
either way, book club.
Yes, like, but we will talk about this after. Let me go get them set up. And go ahead and yoink off that say that tourniquet, or say apply that tourniquet that he's having to deal with Simeon. Y'all will understand later, possibly. I say if you ever meet him, you'll understand.
Yeah, we've
Oh.
never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
Varys, Argus
Yeah,
wanted to
that's all.
see you. He's in his office waiting on you.
Did he say why?
No, just said he wanted to see you when you got back. Everyone else, y'all have the day off.
Like going, like getting called for detention again, even though I don't know what I fucking did.
The day off. Huh.
I will-
Well, I'll keep that in mind. You know what? There's probably something that I could do on that I could just dedicate a full day to. Can I get that wizard level a little early?
No, not yet. You
Yeah,
can
I
keep
didn't
studying,
think so.
but yeah, there's like certain say points for the level. What would everybody
Yeah.
but Varys like to do for the day? You have a free day. You can go to the Mystic Maple. You can do whatever.
You know what? I have an idea, but I'm gonna let everyone else talk first.
Before Varys goes, I'm just gonna like put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "Hey, man. I know you don't really want to do this, but some bridges are worth fixing."
I kind of like grab Finn's hand on my shoulder and I just that's all. Let's find out.
Also, sorry for putting my hand on you without your consent. I kind
Don't
of do
worry.
that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I like when friends, I like physical emotion. This is completely fine. You are not making me uncomfortable.
In that case, Yagu comes over and gives Varys a hug.
I give him a hug. See,
I'm
this
gonna
is fun.
pat Varys on the back, give him a
See, okay.
thumbs up.
Yeah, Finn, exactly. See, this, I like this. I am not opposed to this. You are not invading my personal space. Feel free,
And
anytime.
I tell Varys you can bench press me anytime.
Bro! You're a homie. Yeah, good.
By the way, at this point, Sia,
This has
Lydia, and
potentially
Professor
become one of
Equus
the
has
best
left the room.
sessions
Listen.
ever.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go upstairs and go deal with this shit.
Well, no, Varys, your stuff is going last.
Yeah, no, I just say that to the group as I head off.
Yep. Okay. So, let's start. Finn, what are you doing for the day?
Fuck. I don't know. Have
Maybe
I been to the temple district in this place? Or did I go to the Temple of Mask in Jalandis?
You went to the Temple of Mask in Jalandis. You did not go to the one in a care.
Is there one in that care? I don't even know that.
It's small, but it's there.
Actually, I'm gonna go look to see if I can find a way to get in contact with my criminal contact to send the letter I wrote.
Yeah, you could just send a letter. You know her real name.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I'll just send my letter and then I'll
It's like, yeah, Willful introduced you guys the second time with using her real name, so like you could just send it to her.
So I'm gonna let her know to send a reply here, and then I didn't really think about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the Mystic Maple.
Okay, yeah. The shop thing is pinned in Mathrock's game channel. Go
I'm
here.
probably just gonna do some window shopping. I can't afford anything right now.
Okay. Oh, hey, Finn, if you ever find yourself... I'm sorry. Oh, hi there, Finn! By the way, if you ever, if you ever find yourself with enough coin, she pulls out basically armor that the only thing that's better you've seen is Revelation. I found this,
Man.
I found this magical armor. I managed to procure this magical armor.
This is exactly one that I wanted to go look for. I just look at it and I'm like, what is that?
It's 20,000 gold is what it is. But it's high grade magic leather. Basically, it's got a magical ward on it that's about 3 times stronger than your average one.
Now I know what to save up for. Also, do you happen to carry just goggles of like being able to see in the dark or no?
Goggles of night vision?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
I don't think I can afford it yet. I just wanted to know if you had it so I could know where to go buy it if I ever have enough money.
It's not that expensive, all things considered, as eventually she's... yeah, I got one here. It'll run you about 1,500.
Yeah, I only have like 300 gold right now.
Ooh. Well, that's something you can save up for, and it's much... if you only have 300 right now, it's much more easily attainable in the short term than the leathers. Plus, I already have someone who also has their eye on us, so they may beat you to it.
Wait, who?
I'm sorry, but who do you think?
Malena?
Of course, it's Melina.
Yeah, it would look much better on her. That's true. Can you make those?
The magic fits to everyone, and yes, now each one for when you get to ones this rare, this powerful, we'll have to make a special order out, and that's one of the reasons that it costs so much is the fact that we basically have to send it out. But for lower end ones, I have some around.
All right, well, I have something to look forward to. It's
Now,
crazy how things change, huh? I never have had this much money before, and it's still not enough.
it's more that our profession, that your profession is very dangerous, and that part of it, I don't charge full on everything, but at the same time, I gotta make a profit. I gotta stay in business.
Yeah,
Part of why I set up shop here in Akar.
I would never try to cheat you. Margaret, you're my favorite shop owner.
Well, thank you. As all of a sudden you feel something like nuzzling up against your leg, and you look down and you see Alex the sable beaver, nuzzling up against your leg.
Oh.
Did you forget that her familiar's a beaver?
No, I thought it was gonna be fucking Tim Horton, and then you said Alex, and I was like, "Oh, much better." Then he said Sable, and I thought it was gonna be Sable Tiger, and then you said a fucking beaver. Now I'm pissed again.
Actually, while I'm here, have you get people coming through here all the time, right? Have you heard anything interesting?
Like what?
Just any tea, any goss, anything interesting.
Not as of late.
All right, well, thanks anyway then. Have a good day,
Well-
Margaret.
Argus did make a weird commission the other day.
For what?
Not my place to say. Part of the thing. You buy? Out of my hands.
I take out 3 gold.
I don't work like that. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last bit.
I said I don't work like that. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
Argus
Okay.
is a friend too, so.
I just wanted her to say sorry.
Yep. I know you did.
Bro, I hate you so much, bro. Why you like this?
Habibi, please. Habibi, I love you, Habibi.
Like this? I will ascend to Valhalla, Phil, and I will drag you down with me.
You can never ascend to Valhalla. All right, thanks, Margaret. Have a good one.
You as well.
That's all I want to do. I don't want to take up any more time. There's some cool stuff going.
All right, Jisaku, what do you want to do for the day?
I'm gonna slap a table. I forgot. And I'm gonna wait for Varys.
No, you're not. Trust me, you're
I
not.
can't.
No.
Well,
I mean, leave it
Um,
to Jisaku to sit in one place for
I mean,
one
you would
entire
literally
day
be staying there all
irresolute.
night.
Um,
ah,
It's like
Wait.
noon right now.
He tried to intercept a heal.
in that case, I'm gonna look for Finn.
Okay, yeah, you find him. So you walk off a little bit after him, but you find him as he's walking out of the Mystic Maple.
Finn, I have a request.
Dude, what's up
Would you like to spar?
with you? I mean, oh,
Bro, I could have sparred with Josaku.
I mean, all right.
Fuck Argus.
I don't
Wait,
think
what?
it'll be much of a fight for you, but if that's what you want to do,
So the spar we will get you next session if you want to do that. Just a heads up.
yeah, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So okay, we'll get you a spar at the start of the next session, or if we have time at the end of this one, we'll do it. Yagu, what are you doing for the day?
So I have a really dumb question, and I'm sorry about to ask it. But I actually haven't been in a care, and it seems like this is our like home base city. What is there to even do here?
Basically, imagine New Orleans.
I know nothing about New Orleans except my dad
Bro,
lives
you're
there.
from the South. What the fuck?
What do you want me to know about New Orleans?
Okay, well then fine.
I know
Imagine
some
imagine the
people from
variety
New
of shit
Orleans
that you have to
later.
do in Nashville
Oh, okay.
or Memphis.
Makes sense.
But without
Is-
being shitty like Memphis.
Is oh frick, what's her name? Is there a Temple of Elistray here?
Yeah, there absolutely is. You can go do that.
Can I go to the temple?
Yeah, what do you want to do there?
Okay, another dumb Wait, no, not gonna ask that. Never mind.
No, what was the question? Like, do not think it is the dumbest question. Also, Phil, if you can't tell, it's a running joke that everyone in a major city will say that they are the greatest city in the world.
Yeah, but a Karis cannot be the greatest.
No, it's not. It's Galran. Fuck you.
Wait, Hyper, do I know that Elistray was? I know that Elistray
Yeah,
is the goddess who visited me, correct?
Varys told you that sounded a lot like something of Elistray, which he would have known
Okay.
growing up in Annabora. That like, particularly the fact that it was an open field, the basically almost like silvery white eyes and the moon, that it was almost certainly Elistray.
Then all I'm gonna say in the temple is, as I'm looking around, is just pray to Elistray and say, give me the confidence to be the best version of myself, and that's it.
I love this guy.
By the way, while you're in there, you're getting a lot of weird looks because they're not used to seeing a turtle in a temple of a drow god.
Well,
And you can
I
tell
guess-
like immediately it's like the first time I've ever seen it. As you walk by somebody, you can hear somebody. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a turtle come in here.
won't be the last.
You're welcome to come back at any time. We're here if you ever need someone to talk to. All right. With that, we'll say, do you then just like head back to the guild hall and kind of like
Yeah.
play instruments, things like? Okay. Amelie, what are you doing?
Do it. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I want to get Sarka a gift, a magic weapon. Specifically, I want to find one, like, in a cave or something. I want to work for it. I want to have a story to tell her. I'm going to go to Ina. I'm going to go to Ina's bar and talk to her, see if I can get any gossip on anything like that.
Oh, hey, dearie. Ooh, magic weapons. I mean, Mark will have the best thing of anything. Right now, she'd definitely be the person to ask. You can also ask her to commission something.
I know, but there's no adventure to be had in asking someone to send a letter. Like, I want something that'll really something I can. Lord, sorry, give me a second. I want to send her more than just a gift. I want her to know me a little more, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just send her a letter talking to her. Just check up how you. I'll say check up on her. I'm sure. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Sure as well, but I don't know how to do this.
Honey, I've been married for 43 years. I know a thing or two about talking to somebody who you're interested in.
Well, either way, is there any chance you might have heard maybe there's a cave or something that people are going missing in that the guild just hasn't had time to look into?
Not around to
Or
care.
some kind of stirring, bandit stirring?
Not anything that isn't an official job, sweetheart.
Uh,
Remember, you're in the city with the world's strongest man.
yeah.
Stuff doesn't exactly happen this close. I'll say this close to a care with it. Now, if it was something like Runatavia, that country's huge. There's so much shit that goes on down there. If it was Southern Nair, shit happens there all the time. Some of like the Anaboran Mountains, Karem, pretty much any other country on the continent, you might be able to find some. Even some things in Eastern, Eastern Golsham. Nothing really going on here this close to the capital.
So, Eastern Gulshan. Unfortunately, that was the only name I caught.
Basically, anywhere but around places like around Faquan, around Akare, around,
okay,
the 5 major cities of Anabora, around Jolandis or Alamus. Like,
I will have to keep that in mind the next time we go to any places that are like that. Thank you, Aina.
no problem. Yeah, it's mostly like how you don't really hear about like Florida man attacked by alligator. It doesn't happen in Miami. It doesn't happen in Tampa. It happens out in the backwoods or in like the suburbs. It happens in the smaller places. You don't hear about that shit happening in the major cities.
Lordy.
Also,
In any
it's
case,
just the fact like Argus exists kind of means that there's almost no crime in Akare.
Yeah, that's his presence is probably a very efficient crime deterrent.
Oh, you have no idea, sweetheart.
You think I could convince Margaret to give me a discount if I asked her to commission some kind of a spare?
Depends on how much you say on how much of a discount you're looking for.
Fair enough. And it probably would be more rewarding to find one on my own. Plus the fucking story. God, I want to impress her. She's in the Adventures Guild in Karem. She's one of the exiles.
Were
Youngest
you saying a
member,
spear
too.
or
Just turned 18.
Were you saying a spear or?
I suggested a spear. I don't know, something that she can. I imagine that she probably throws spears.
No, you actually remember that she was an archer.
Ah, well, she can do archery with a spear. Use it as a giant arrow with a giant bow.
That does not work. As someone who has tried it, that does not work.
To be fair, Hyperemia makes swords and then he shoots them at people with his bow.
He's a mage. That doesn't count. Fuck you. So yeah, we'll say that you spend the rest of the time kind of talking with Aina, trying to like figure out things like ideas, things like that. You all start brainstorming. That's your thing. Varys.
I gotta use the restroom anyway.
Yep. You knock on the door. And you hear her say, "Come in."
Walk in.
Oh.
Close the door behind me.
1 second. I actually also have to swap back for this. Oh. Hey, Varys.
Argus?
Come on. We're gonna head somewhere. As all of a sudden, 1 second. He puts on a hat of disguise. And all of a sudden you see another, say a dude almost as big, but noticeably like looks very different from Argus, blondish hair, just like dressed kind of normally. Like if you saw someone on the street, somebody would say it's like, oh, that's a big motherfucker, but you wouldn't say, oh, that guy looks like Argus Bane, because he doesn't. And you go out the back entrance too. So you make your way around to the stables and you head up. Anything you want to say like during this period? Anything on your mind? Say like this is just like a DM because I don't want to like stifle in because I imagine you probably have a lot on your mind here.
No, Yeah, I think like he's quiet for most of it, and then like he says, I think it's probably best if and this is something I was thinking about too, Hyper. I think he says I think it's probably best if we head somewhere out of reach and a bit quiet as well. Because I don't know how this will work, and I don't know if you even think this is smart,
Mhm.
but I think Varus is angry. And he's angry enough that he can feel himself go into a rage, and he's trying to hold himself back right now.
And he,
I don't know if Argus could even recognize that, but like it's something where like he's flickering in between, and he's like trying to hold until they get somewhere. Like it's not like he's trying to punch the guy, but he's just really fucking angry right now.
no, yeah, no,
And
he gets that. And he's like,
Mm.
listen, I don't have to even pretend that I don't know you're angry. Just let's get where
it's
we're
less,
going, and then we'll talk. All right?
yeah, it's less for you and more so for other people.
I know.
And I'm just quiet.
By the way, he
Uh,
rolled a 26 on his inside anyway.
Yeah, no, yeah, like yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
this is just
rolled a
like-
natural 18 on the die.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know, I just didn't know if it would work. I just wanted like, yeah, like Varus is
Just
trying to hold it in, but he's almost at the point where like, he
Just
wouldn't
hold it up
stop
for
it
now,
easily.
please. And when we get where we're going, please don't break anything. Cause yeah, y'all get on a normal chariot, not like with the mage steeds or whatnot, but just like a normal cart
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Come on.
I think.
And y'all
Yeah,
start
I just get it.
basically going on a ride. You'll ride for about half an hour. Y'all are well outside of the city at this point. Y'all are in the, let's say, like on the forest road. He hasn't really said much yet.
And I think Varus has been extremely quiet as well, and like Argus probably notices this. Like his like he's been gripping the handle as like
Oh, he knows.
as a yeah, like
You also
exactly.
notice he did not bring Godrazor.
Okay. Yeah, Varus is just
You
like
noticed he did not have Godrazor or Chroma with him.
he's yeah, Varus is just holding on to like the handle just extremely
Eventually,
hard
he
at this point.
does take off his hat, and you start to see, like, on the road, you start leading to a,
Do I know who's driving us, or like on the
Oh, no,
chariot?
no,
Or
it's
is
just
this...
him. He's the one driving.
Okay, yeah.
Again, it's like a small cart kind of thing.
Mhm.
And then you start to see, you'll start driving up to, this house on the edge of town. I'll say, like, a little bit outside of town. Definitely still, like, reachable easily, but you start to see it. It's not, like, super huge, but it's, like, big enough that it's, like, somebody put some money to make sure that somebody had a comfortable place.
Mhm.
Let me
Man,
talk
this
to.
place is a little eerie looking.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't get the sky any better, but it's supposed to like look a little bit more positive.
I see.
Yeah, it's just like
Uh,
this really fit like the sizing and everything I wanted to do, but like I
Yeah.
couldn't get the sky to not look creepy as fuck. So with that, he's like, just
I gotcha.
Fancy little place you got there.
yeah, try to take care of family. As he knocks on the door. One moment. Oh, as you see, this woman about 5'10", or so, uh, hair that's mostly gone gray at this point, but there's like little strips of black still in there. Fairly good shape. For say she looks like late 60s, early 70s, but at the same time, you can tell that she still maintains in fairly good shape despite that. Like you could tell like she like most old people would be like more like withered or growing. She's one of those people that looks like, she's still pretty healthy kind of. Us, like kind of looking here. Has like a tattoo on one side of her face. You could tell that was definitely from when she was much younger. That's like, hey mom. It's like, oh hey, our it's just behind. It's the kid.
I'm
This
his
is
like buddy.
this is Varus. He's
I work for
for
him.
now he's basically my assistant for now. Oh, we don't really ever bring people over, so hello there, Varus. It's like, call me Mrs. Bain and I'll slap you upside the head.
Uh,
Call me Sonia.
I give out a chocolate and I put my hand on him like it's nice to meet you, Sonia.
Sonia Bane.
Sonia Bane.
Sonia
Yep.
Bane.
Uh,
Yep. Spelled with an
Yeah.
I, by the way, not a Y.
yeah.
Yeah. He puts his
So yeah.
hand out and shakes my hand.
It's like, ooh, firm grip. As she like looks you up and down. I swear, you look a lot like my husband.
Hmm.
It's a good thing for you. He was quite a looker. As y'all like start to walk in, and you do see like off to the side as you walk in. Actually, roll me a perception check.
Yeah. Would it be a disadvantage because of how angry he is?
No. At this point, like I would say that at this point also, especially like particularly Sonia being there, I would say that you've calmed down a bit, most likely.
Yeah.
You tell me, but like I would think
Yeah,
that.
I think he would, seeing his grandma, he would pull it back as hard as he could.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm just that is of 30.
13. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you look around and it's a nice place. It's not. I would say you could tell like there are a couple like mementos from like various adventures around. You see a couple pictures around. One of them is a guy. You could tell is definitely I would say standing next to a younger Sonia, and a person. Let's say a kid that looks about like 14, 15, looks a lot like Argus, and she's right. That guy looks a lot like you.
Yeah, the resemblance from Grandpa. Hedge to hyper.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
you look like Grandpa's spitting image. But yeah, with that, it was like, so, what brings you here, Argus? I just wanted to get away and talk to Varus about something a little bit personal. Do you mind if we use the back deck? So did the, I say, is there still anything from the cask? Oh yeah, you know where it is. Cool. Varus, do you want a beer?
I don't know if that's the best idea.
Oh, hush. It doesn't matter if you're working or not. Come on, I say, come on. You know I'll take one, Varus. I say, Argus.
I'll grab one as well then.
All right, good. But yeah, you can absolutely use the back deck. Just be sure you know. I would stay out of the pool right now. By the way, I planned for that shit to have a pool far before you mentioned it.
You.
Yep. I planned for this shit long before. Why do you think I laughed so hard when you mentioned the pool?
Oh. Oh, you guys have a pool. That's really nice.
Yeah, Argus bought me the place after a couple bait jobs he saved up to do it. He wanted to give back. You know, he's always been good about taking care of me. Make sure, not that I need his help to be taken care of, but it's still nice. As in, yeah, it's like, all right, Avaris this way. As you walk out, and yeah, it's a nice back deck. There is a pool and everything, and yeah. So,
Is your mother gonna hear anything?
well, yeah, so I told her I wanted to talk to you something in a little bit of private, so she'll know what I'm going for here.
Yeah.
You know, I just kind of realized that this is probably a bad idea, showing you things that probably also would have been for you if I was there, and it wasn't my intention. No one comes out here. One place I don't ever have, I don't say I can. Here I'm not the living blur. I'm not the world's strongest man. I'm not the world's greatest adventurer. I'm just Argus. Never wanted this. I got. If somebody else would fuck it up. I really didn't know, by the way.
That's what makes it harder, you know?
Yeah.
I
I I know, and I imagine there's a lot of things that you want to say to me, but if I had known for a moment, I would have
Don't say
told
that.
I would have
Please,
told Danis to
please
go.
don't,
I would have told Danis to go fuck himself. I would have stayed.
please don't say that. It makes it worse.
Just being honest. I know you probably want to hit me right now, but like, I don't really know what to say.
You know, when I was a kid, I always imagined someone would walk through the front door and just be there for us, you know? The other days, mom used to go to bed crying,
Yeah.
and I thought it was my fault. And all of a sudden, maybe if someone walked through the door and was just there for her, that she won't have to cry anymore.
Told me she didn't want me there.
She never mentioned you to me.
She never told me pregnant.
You never thought about writing to her?
Last time I talked to her, she told me she didn't want. I thought everything was going well. I was planning on whatever vacation to do.
Didn't
But
push
that's
this.
yeah. When last time I was gonna tell her that when I was about to head out of the city on, to head back to care because of work stuff, she told me she didn't want to see me anymore.
You didn't ask her why?
I did, and she just to tell me.
You're making it really hard for me to hate you right now, you know?
Not trying to. I'm just telling you. What happened. Imagine how hard it is for me not to hate myself right now. Here I am, the guy who basically took over as the more or less man of the family because the fact that my dad got killed or disappeared. Did all this for my mom, and I can't even do it for my own goddamn son.
You know, that was.
As yeah, you see him like take a drink and basically like just you haven't. I'll say you haven't seen Argus sort of like this much. You from the most of the you know him. It's like he's either he puts on that facade of like the world's strongest man kind of thing, where like he kind of plays up that like he's Argus Bane more, but that's more so like in front of like it's like common people or whatnot. But like around the other adventurers, he's like it's just Argus. Like he's not trying to like ham anything up. It's like I'm just one of you guys. I just do the job
Argus.
better, so they made me the boss. But this time he looks strangely vulnerable, almost.
You know, I ran away from home when I was 8. I thought mom didn't love me. I'm realizing I'm a fucking idiot right now. She was trying her best, and I was fucking stupid as a kid. You know, for the first few months I was on the street, and at this point when he starts talking, Varus starts shaking. It's not something Argus would have ever seen, because I think in all the time Argus has known Varus, he's trying to put up a confident front.
Yeah. Shaking
his-
isn't like angry shaking or just like, like
It's a mix of like angry shaking and a bit of trauma shaking.
Yeah.
He's just like he's cool, like his mug is shaking, like he can't hold it. You know, when I first lived on the street, I remember there was a point where I was sleeping underneath a bench and I thought you'd be there. That stupid fucking dream that my dad would come take me home. And I held on to that dream for a while. I held on to that dream when I had to kill someone for the first time. When you're scared. Oh, 8-year-old. Someone's coming after you and trying to get something to eat. And apparently that's not fair. You don't deserve that as a child to eat.
No.
They want to kill you. Just for that. I just hoped my dad would have been there.
If I had known, I would have.
The next thing
I would have torn that whole goddamn city apart.
I knew, I was
Argus has
next
started
thing I
tearing up a
knew-
little bit at this point.
Yeah. And I think Varus says he's crying. He doesn't know it, but he's crying.
Yeah.
I think the next thing I knew, I was sitting over him with a rock in my hand and his brain fucking bleeding.
You don't need to.
I need I need to, Argus. It changed. I can still feel that anger, Argus. I can still get that anger. It scares me. It means that I don't have a problem killing people, Argus. It means I can be a bad person. I didn't have any. I was lucky my friend Azura, she phoned me that night and she took me. She took me somewhere, she got me food, she bathed me, she got me clothed. She showed me what it meant to be a good person. I was lucky there were other people in my life. Could have turned out a really bad person, or I guess I still could. It's not fucking fair! Not fair that I had to go through this. No child deserves to go through what I went through. It's just isn't fair. It's not fucking fair, man.
Uh,
I think at this point, Boris, he probably went into a rage in and out and that just from everything.
Man. Ah, Lord.
Fuck so much that I can't blame you for this. I want to beat the ever living crap out of you. I want to fucking. I want to hurt you so bad, but you didn't know, and it makes it harder. And now what? Am I supposed to have a relationship with my father that I didn't know existed for fucking 22 years? He's Argus fucking Bane.
no. Not used to this. Just never got the started fame. Job. Job has been picked out for me. Turns out I had grown up this whole fucking trip in a fucking cave, an ancient library dedicated to a big fuck all apocalyptic black track. Some have every right in the world. And I think something we both need is closure and answers. Guys to call.
I need to go talk to her. I need to fix my mistake.
it doesn't, even if it's not an answer I want to hear. She never told me. Think about it. I'll say that's the shitty part of it all. Is I grew up as the son of an adventurer. After this sucks. Sucks
I
so
was
bad being everyone calls you the world's strongest man. You're not even strong enough to be able to get one.
I wasn't always alone on the street.
What?
I wasn't always alone on the street. I had good friends who took care of me.
I'm having a
It
friend
was
help you out while you're down there. Should probably go around.
oh,
You know where his pleasure. I know where his plastique.
plastic.
Fought for years alongside that woman. Me. Danis. Mord. And
Modern
Ina.
Nina. Does anyone else know about us? You haven't told
Not their
anyone?
it's not their place to know. I say I'm
Prob-
not gonna put that on you.
It's probably
I'm gonna let
well.
I'm gonna let you decide what it is with that information.
I told the group already.
I haven't earned the right to be your dad. I may be your father, but I haven't earned the right to be your dad.
I told the group already because they
Understand?
deserve to know. And you know what? It's something Amelie told me last night that it's good to get things off your chest. It's good to talk to friends. Modern Nine are your friends. You should let them know.
Something tells me I think I already know.
Probably
Talking to me.
she.
She's been talking to me about you since you met her.
Ina's pretty
Specifically
great.
about you.
Damn. Ina's pretty great, isn't she?
Yeah. I was actually the kid of the party, funny enough. Everybody by about 10 years. And however many with plagia, she never tell me her age. You know how women.
Well, it's good to know that Plastique is someone you can trust. She had a good second in command back in Golden.
That
Name's Johnny.
oh, okay. I think I've heard about him once. Official briefing is that y'all are going to be there because there is supposedly the gang violence in Galrin got worse. Worse to the point where they're actually having to bring in someone competent because the Siths can't handle it.
Is this what I talked to you about a few months ago?
Supposedly the rest to the
Is there a name for who died? Hmm.
guys in there. So you're fight. Officially, your mission is to find out what happened and put a stop to whatever is going on. Unofficially, find some clothes. You
I
can.
have some. There are some people I want to see back to. It'll be nice to see them again. Are you planning on telling Sonia?
Oh, I already know. As you see her push it. I'll say you guys didn't hear the door opened.
Mhm.
As in you see Sonia was wearing a normal house dress. She walks out the door in full armor
Damn.
with a sword on.
Hey, Hyper. Dinner's here. How close are we to wrapping up for the night? Because it sounds like
it's-
we're getting nearly.
It's
close.
gonna be a little bit of there. You can absolutely, if you just want to like listen and go on mute or whatever, it's fine. We're probably gonna end
Yeah.
off of like once all this stuff is done too.
Yeah, give me a second.
What I don't know.
Also, I'm with Phil. Everyone is hot.
All
Blame
I'm
the
gonna say is-
artists. Blame the
All I'm,
artists.
go- all I'm gonna say is, Phil, don't you dare coom over my grandma. you piece
I
of
would
shit.
never
That's
coom. I've
your
never
grandma?
once coomed, dude.
Oh, that's my grandma. But okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's like as she walks up and she punches Argus in the face.
Oh!
So, why telling me why this young man, who, by the way, dearie, if you call me Nana, I will stab you.
Duly noted, man.
Just if you want to call me Graham or Grandma, just none of like the kid names that makes me seem soft.
I think I'll go with Sonia then.
It's weird to call your grandma, but yeah. But why? There has been no mention of him whatsoever. I didn't know, Mom. Jenny? Yeah. You could see her like relax a little bit. She was like very tense, like on guard. By the way, that hit actually did hurt Argus. She easily hit him, by the way. Yeah, no, because she's a level 10 battle master.
Oh! Grandma's a badass.
She's the captain of the city guard, dude.
Wait, she is still the captain of the
She
city guard?
was past it. She's retired now. She's like early 70s. Absolutely not, Phil. But yeah, with that, she's like, okay. Well. As Argus is now like walked over to the deck, like started to lean over. It's like, yeah. So I'm sending him to see if he can find her and get us figure out what the hell happened. Well, this shit has successfully robbed me of about the first 20 some odd years. How old are you?
I'm 22. I'll be turning 23 next. Actually, what month is it?
You still got about a month to your birthday.
Yeah.
A
I'll be
month or so.
Yeah, I'll be turning 23 in a month.
So it robbed me about 23 years of being able to be a grandma. Yeah, sorry, son. I know it's not your fault, but as she then flips him over the deck into the pool. Like, Argus is complete. Like, even for somebody who can't be surprised, Argus is, like, completely caught off guard here. Because she, like, just, like, flipped him over into the pool. Because, like, the deck kind of, like, overhang the pool a little bit. So, yeah, he just, like, went in. It's like, what the fuck? As he's now, like, fucking soaked.
I start chuckling a bit and I look at Sonia. I'm like, you know what? I might like having you as my grandma.
Oh, it's not even that. Come train with me. I'll beat your ass enough times you'll get better. Who do you train to say this big asshole?
That's fair.
You could be a little bit more emotionally understanding, Mom. Yeah, I could. Or
She
I could
could
just
do
keep
that.
or I could just keep being me and just, be the same to you that I've been my whole life. I would say your whole life. Don't worry. You're the grandson, so you don't get it quite as bad as he does.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Also, by the way, don't ask me to bake you cookies. I suck at baking.
No, I was gonna go ask Ina to do that.
Ooh, yeah, Ina's great. A good woman. More's a dick, but I'm a bitch, so whatever. Yeah.
I hop over the deck and then I put my hand out to Argus to like help him out of the pool.
You're a little bit high up for that.
Can
It's
I
like
get
it's like
close to him?
overhang. Like it's one of those decks where like it ends and like
Can That's me. Can I jump off the deck so I can get closer to him to pull him
Yeah,
up?
and he takes it and he pulls it out.
Okay. As I pull him up, I kick him back into the pool.
Can you guys stop throwing me into the pool?
That's not been part of my life for the past 22 fucking years, you asshole.
Okay, I'll take that over you trying to stab me. I half expected that,
I
honestly.
was thinking about stabbing you, but I'm not going to.
Okay, good. Because like at this point, you know, it's like he's not wearing the full plate mail, but he's actually got on some armor underneath the shirt that you can see now that he's soaked.
Yeah. And as I see that, I pull out my magical katana. And this one is this one's much more pointy than the last.
Yeah, I get it. I deserve
I
that.
love these two.
And this time I actually help him out of the pool.
All right. Ugh. Why the hell are none of us mages?
I blame you for that. Because Joe can cast magic and I can't. Fuck you.
Wait, really? You
And
can't.
the only magical thing about me is I can see in the fucking dark. People can't put me to sleep easily. That's it.
Oh,
Fuck you.
give me about 10 seconds. I'll put you to sleep.
Not that way. I mean magical way.
Okay, fair enough.
God, I
Coming
could've
back
cast-
up. Before you guys came here, I would say I was prepping lunch. But I had enough food we can all so we can all three eat.
What an awkward day.
Come on.
Probably want to dry up before you walk into the house.
Oh, he knows better.
Mm.
Give me one moment, Varys. I'm checking something up.
I think when I get into the house, I'm just gonna take a look at the pictures.
As eventually, like, as you could tell, Sonia's starting to, like, you know, prep the meal or whatnot, and everything. Argus comes back, change of clothes. It's a good thing. I still keep some at this place. All right.
I got a question.
Hit me.
Are you guys related to giants by any chance?
Probably. I mean, let's be honest. You see how I'll say look at the three of us.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and
looks
also
like-
you notice, like, again, Sonia is 5'10". She is a tall woman.
Yeah.
In the picture of Argus's dad, he's like 6'4".
Yeah, I was gonna say your old man looks tall. You're tall. She's tall. I'm fucking tall for a drow too.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Yeah, and by the way, Argus, with that, as you see, like, she's changed, like, out of the armor at this point. Like the armor's off, but she's still wearing, like, you know, like, the combat, like, I'll say, like, tunic and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. By the way, how the fuck did you walk him in here, showing me that there is a drow with dark hair, brown eyes, tall and muscular as hell, and expect me not to think he was your kid?
He does have a good point.
Honestly, in hindsight, I don't think I quite thought about that. Yeah, obviously you didn't, or else you would have remembered that everybody at our family, tracing back, I would say on both sides, trace back like 200 years, has dark hair and dark eyes. No one in my family apparently has ever had it. If any of the old stories are supposed to be true, plus everybody, plus your dad was big, and I was saying everybody on my family, I think the shortest person there is, let's say, about 5'8". That was my mom. Yeah, Dad does got good genes.
Still mad that I got this and not magic. I'm kind of mad. Could have used magic. Fuck.
Hey, and she walks over and she gives you like a little playful slap in the face. Hey,
Yeah.
you got your granddad's good looks.
I am good looking.
Now
Yeah,
the
I
thing
love
is
that.
just to find you a girl who appreciate it. Please, for the love of God, though, don't find you like one of those girls that are about as big around as my little finger that I can snap over my knee, because I will break them over my knee.
When she says that, does Argus react in any way?
He gives a little bit of a chuckle
Shut the fuck up, Argus.
as he's like,
Shut the fuck
"Oh
up.
shit, what?" I just realized I was the wingman for my son in a little bit. Oh, yeah. As you both kind of like groan at that one, like as then Sonya's like,
Hey, Alicia's cute.
smacks Argus upside the head.
I really don't want to think about it like that.
Is she at least pretty?
Mary,
There you go.
she could probably snap me over her. Like,
But as the Argus starts, there's one thing else I wanted to do over here. It's just it can't ever come even close to like how much I actually owe you here. How much I owe for how much I've missed, but it's the best I could do on short notice for a start. As he hands you a small box.
I take it and I open it.
You see a small model boat in there.
What's in it? Just pick it up. What is it? It's a boat. It's a model, right?
Not a model.
This
Damn, son, that ain't cheap.
is this a ship in a bottle? Like an actual ship in a bottle?
It is a folding boat.
What's a folding boat? I'm actually not sure.
It is a boat that basically will compact to the size of about 6 inches wide. I'd say it's about 12 by 6 by 6. Weighs about 4 pounds and floats. But when you use the command word, it turns into a 24-foot long, 8-foot wide ship.
It's a ship?
It is a small ship, but it is still a ship of a variety.
So how many people could get on the ship? Like 1 or 2?
The maximum is 15 people.
Okay, that's bigger than I expected.
Yeah, no, like, you know those ships that Jack Sparrow ends up on the end of like every Pirates movie? Where like it's a decent sized boat, but it's not like a full on like ship.
Yeah. Like it's not gonna have cannons and everything, but like,
It's not big enough to have cannons. It's not big enough to like. It doesn't
but
have.
it's gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say it doesn't have like multiple decks. It does have a lower deck,
Yeah,
but it's
and
not
like a cabin for like someone to stay in. But like it's still a ship.
Yeah, it's basically it's 24 by 8 by 6. Basically, like there's 2 levels. There's the main deck, and then there's the lower deck. There, and then yeah, basically it's basically just like a 2-deck folding boat.
As a kid, I really wanted to be a sailor, and I just fucking sail around the world, explore. I ended up working at the docks in Galdron for a bit, just so I could get closer to some ships. Picked up some things.
You mentioned about the ship thing once.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Happy to.
What was Grandma's reaction to all that?
I'll say she's basically like looking there as like, okay, you're doing decent job, son. Good start. All right, well. Given the fact that none of us can use magic, I suggest that we all get to the food before it gets cold, just because I know we can't heat it back up.
Still mad about that.
What, the magic?
Yeah.
Occasionally.
My friends can unleash fireballs.
I mean, we just kind of compensate it with a lot of magic swords. I mean, have you seen Chroma? Have you seen Godrazor?
Yes, I know. But then my magic friends get magic weapons, and then they can fight flying things. Me, see flying thing, me stand and look at it. What am I supposed to do?
Wait, do you not carry around a javelin or 2?
No. I pull out my
actually-
At this point, Grandma smacks you upside the head.
Ow! Listen, all I carry is, well...
If any of my men did that, I would smack them too.
Okay, I think I have a javelin in our bag, in our portable bag. But I usually and I just pull out my guitar and I'm like, I mainly use these things.
Okay, at least he uses a decent weapon. He's not an idiot who's using like a sling or a blowgun.
No, I tried using them, but they felt stupid.
They are stupid. I've
I
had cadets.
liked
I've had cadets try to join the city guard, saying like, "Yeah, I can use these things." It's like, my God, we're not. We're not.
I did like the what is it? The great ham? No, the big hammer thingy. I liked that. I like the
Warhammer?
flail. I like the way I really like the warhammer.
A little bit
But
big
I
for
also
me.
like but I also like punching people. I use the long. God, how the fuck did Chaz have that many weapons?
Jazz.
When I was a kid, how much did he hear outside? Grandma? Trying this thing out.
Uh, I heard a little bit. It was more so I could tell you're my grandson because of the fact that you literally look like my. I would say looked like my husband. I would say look like his father.
I look at Argus and I'm like, if I tell her most of what I told you, how hard are you gonna get decked?
I heard enough, Varys. You don't
Yeah.
have to you don't have to go back into it.
No, I just want to see you deck him again.
Oh, easy. She smacks him upside the head again.
You know what?
Will you fucking stop that?
I can get used to calling you grandma. This is great.
Oh, you better.
Granny is OP.
Yeah, Granny is OP. There was a priest over here back in Galdrin. Like took me under his wing, gave me a place to stay, and he noticed that I was gonna get into fights regardless of what happened. So he trained me in a bunch of weapons, tried to see what fit me. We went through, and I'd like to think I'm decently proficient at like most weapons. I was good at them, but we found out that I was really good, and I really liked boxing, and I was really good at boxing. Got in a bunch of fist fights, so the Qatar fit the boxing fighting style pretty well.
Well, damn, that
So,
shit's genetic.
you guys good at boxing?
Varys, do you not remember the time where you suggested to Josaku to kick me in the dick?
I don't think that was a fair and a reasonable take to have.
No, do you not remember the punches that I threw at you?
Yes. You were also Argus Bane.
Yeah, who do you think taught him that?
Okay, that makes sense.
Who do you think taught him how to fight in general? I wasn't the captain of the city guard for, say, for over 20 years for nothing.
I didn't know you were the captain of the city guard.
It was a good one too.
Yeah, so
Well, come on, let's go eat. Varys, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
uh-oh. I have advantage because of danger sense?
Nope. I'll say on this
Fuck.
one. I'll say on this one no because it is not a danger sense thing.
That's probably not gonna make it. 10, yeah.
10. No, just so you start to fall. Because you tripped on a. I'll say because like getting up fast, like you didn't notice that the thing had been caught. I'll say that the rug had somehow like moved a little bit and it caught your foot to fall forward. But then Sonia basically like behind the back stuck her hand out and caught you from falling. First lesson from Grandma. Be sure to pay attention to what people are doing to your surroundings. As you see that basically she's telling you that she did it, but also I also knew when you were going to fall, if you couldn't tell. Because she has a rapier of warning at her side. She didn't take that off earlier.
Yeah. Fuck, I need more magic weapons. Like, that was cool, but I also need magic.
I mean, hey, you have a nice jacket. Yeah, that is a nice jacket. Where'd you get that?
Yeah. Well, we got the party got well. So we saved the city of Rosway. So we got gifts from the headmaster of the college, and this is one of them.
Nice. I'll say Yamed Ulcer. Nice. Oh, that old man's still he's still the headmaster? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He was old
did
when
you read,
he was old when I was
Sorry,
growing
go
up.
Did you read the debrief by Sia Argus?
Skimmed over it. Had a little bit on my mind. I'm sure Willful showed you the fucking thing of of tall, blonde, and dickhead trying to start a fight in the middle of the fucking Unity.
Well,
God.
to be fair,
Lysander?
he also wants
Yeah.
to kill off my entire race and my entire and all of Anabora.
Oh shit. Okay. Not to make light of the fact that I haven't been there for a long time, but can I tell you how much right now I actually love the fact that you're Drow because it gives me or that you're half Drow because it gives me even more of a reason to detest Lysander.
I detest him too. I very much
What
like.
an arrogant twat. You guys, say y'all. If I remember correctly, y'all kind of treat him like the boogeyman, but like, oh my god, I have to be in the same room as the guy. Lysander with an E before the R, by the way, Phil. Um,
Oh, mom
and
used to tell me stories of him when I was being a little shit.
and then
Scary.
yeah, imagine having to meet him and realizing that he's just an asshole who thinks that he's better than everyone else and is very quick to tell you about it. The long arm of God. Shut the fuck up.
I kind of feel bad for the Urali people.
It's a little late to feel bad, unfortunately.
It's just I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just drawing stupid parallels, but like
Nah, it's so you're not. It's a good trait to have to, you know,
it just
feel pity
they
for
just
the people who don't know any more than any better.
they just remind me of Mostro pre
Or
Anabora.
yeah.
Yeah. From what I've heard, not really fun, not really good, not really nice.
You ain't kidding.
And the ones he got right now, much more nicer. So I feel bad for them.
Plays sister still in charge of the guild? Yes, Vanna is still the guild leader.
Wait, please, Vanna is Plastic's sister.
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you not know that?
I don't think a lot of people know that. It isn't common knowledge.
Plays, you really fucking And here I thought we had issues. Family issues. You do, son. As you at this point, like migrate your way over the dinner table and
And just
like
like having fun.
yeah, you're like eating and having the conversation. You do. Yeah, well, to be
Yeah, I
fair, Plasia did go off and be an adventurer during a lot of the years, and unfortunately that left Vanna basically there with their old guild leader and
was
all
Plagia a
this.
watcher.
Say what?
Was Plagia Plastic a watcher?
No, Plasia was I would say Plasia and Vanna have always been sits. It's just when basically it's more of a work thing. It's more of like a collaboration, for lack of a better term. Unfortunately, that meant
Yeah.
that Vanna basically was there without her big sister. And also, don't tell her I said that. She will actually try to find me and kill me. Not that she would be
I
able to, but still, something I
I
don't need in
think
my head.
keeping Plastic on my good side is not as a good thing.
I would
'Cause,
also not tell that to your friends.
yeah, I assume the reason she goes like Plastic is for a good reason.
No. How much did you know about Vanna before she became the guild leader?
Well, she became the guild leader when I was still a kid. I think it was still yeah. Uh, from what I've heard, she was an up and coming. They considered I know what some people call it the second coming of Felistray. She was great, probably one of the best magicians in all of Anabora. Good at what she does, great voice. You
Probably the
know,
second strongest, but yeah. Just Vanna was all I'll say. Vanna and Plasia have always been gifted. They grew up orphans and basically made the citizens their family. As a result, growing up there, Plasia decided she wanted to see more of the world. As a result, part of it was she spent traveling with us. But while she was gone, Vanna got to be the prodigy right around all the governments, and it was very obvious, even from a young age, that she was a looker. Not, and by the way, that's not me sounding creepy. That's like implying that everyone else trying to set that up was as I was kind of knew that she would be the face of everything and that she would be like
I,
the public pretty
I'm
face that everybody could, rally around. So they got into her head and basically turned her into what she is today. She wasn't always like this.
I'm just glad to know that me saying dumb shit is a genetic thing. So go ahead.
Oh no, 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 no. That is a genetic thing from your grandfather's side. As Argus looks at her and says, "Do you really want to go there? Do you?" Moving on. Yeah, Van also always wasn't this bad. Cut her a little bit of slack. Man is awful at her job, but is more so because of
It's
the fact by the time that anybody was around who would actually be able to tell her how to do it right, it's already a little bit too far gone.
it's hard to cut her some slack, Argus, when you
I
see.
know. You've been in the same city as her. I've had to deal with her more times than I can count, and I'm not saying that mine is worse than yours. You definitely had it worse in terms of dealing with her, but like,
All I'm saying is
oh
I've
my
had to deal with
god,
this fuckload of incompetent sits. My god, there are
my god.
so many rich little fuckers that think just because they got a fancy little
By the
violin,
way, when
they're
you
good.
go to Anavora, you know that slime ball that basically runs the city, right?
It's the fucker that's trying to get in Vanna's pants, right? What's his name again?
Yeah. Hold up, I'm looking it up because I can't pronounce it otherwise.
Yeah. I can't even remember the name. I know who you're talking about. You mentioned it.
Um. Uh. One moment. I had it. I had half of it written down there. Damn it. And his fucking first name. Motherfucker. Oh. Minosol Kolave. Yeah, that dickhead Kolave. Oh my god, what a twat. You want to know the person who's probably the most responsible for Vanna being shit at her job? Him. That dude he just wants, he wants, Galrin to be the 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 East Coast Jolandis.
Why
What?
would you do that? We wouldn't have fighting pits anymore. That just sounds sad.
See, they wouldn't let me go to the fighting pits in there.
Oh yeah, you said your boss stopped you. Those
Oh
things
my
are
god,
fun.
Danis stopped me every fucking time.
Oh, I can't wait to go back to the fighting
He knew
pits.
I'd win.
It'll be like your boss sounds like kind of a prick. Yeah,
Who
it's
do you
not
think
gonna get.
taught Mord how to be a hard ass?
Man, I can't wait to go back. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of some people.
Just
Hopefully, some
try
Sids.
not to do it with the moment you get there because unfortunately the way that you're going in is actually going to be through twice home. Sorry.
See, that might be an issue because I'm sure there's gonna be a few Sith that I've beaten the shit out of, broken their weapons.
Oh, hopefully not.
They'll
But
probably filed police reports against me, but like nothing happened.
I'll send word
I'd
ahead
be-
to Plasia. Tell her to make sure the people stay
Send
up through
word-
Packfit.
Send word to Johnny that virus is coming through.
I don't know,
He was
Johnny.
one of Plasia's second hand. Just let him.
Okay, I'll
he
just
can-
tell Plasia
yeah.
to handle it.
Yeah. He was one of the few Siths who enjoyed me beating the shit out of the others.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah. You probably really want to go back and read that debrief because you're kind of not gonna like what happened in Rosway.
how bad?
Let's say
She knows you
let's
could
say,
say anything
yeah,
you
okay.
want.
Let's say the Reverie of Zahir,
Oh, you are
Serpent's
fucking
Melody.
kidding me.
Serpent's Melody. That's what was causing the poisoning in Rosway, by the way.
That's that god weapon shit you talked about, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's the best part, Grandma? My friends are getting those stupid ass dreams, and so am I. Fucking hate this shit. Oh yeah, and going back to it.
Like father, like son. Who you think? I'll say. Which divine douchebag do you think is talking to you?
Walker, Cod, Taos. I am leaning towards Walker and Cod. more so Valka because I had this weird ass sailor dude really like talk up Valka a bit, and I'm like, that shit ain't gonna happen randomly.
If there was a god around you, kid, you'd know it.
Yeah, no, but like this dude just kept on talking about Valka, and like I get it, but like this coming out of the blue, kind of random, don't you think?
Well, this is Argus, by the way, saying it. Well, to be fair, you were on a ship, and he is the god
Yeah.
of sailors, so like
He
you were
also mentioned,
literally talking to his target audience.
yes, he also mentioned that Valka was the patron god of Galran prior to Elastray.
I didn't know that shit. Don't look at me. I didn't know that shit.
So leaning towards Valka right now could be COD, could be Taos. I don't
Cord would
fucking
make
know.
sense though, given well, looks around the table at the collective mass of muscle that probably weighs well over 700 pounds.
That's what I thought so first at too, but I've had indications more towards the sea and shit like that, and like waves. So and with I don't know, I have a feeling it might be Walker, but could be COD. My third option that I don't think it's gonna be is Talos, maybe.
Well, no matter what, just
Okay, fuck, I hate this.
don't bring
So
it into my house. You can come visit me whenever you want, but don't bring that shit in my house.
I will do that. I
Notice
also
I made him leave the blue sword at home.
That's fair. I also look at him and I'm like, fuck. Based off fuck what Rain said, Valka worked for Tempest, I think, based off the stupid story he told me. And isn't your dumbass cheat code of a sword? Ah, fuck me.
By the way, he didn't actually mention Tempest in the story.
No. Oh, no, because then would I have gotten it?
No, you would not have gotten the Septimus thing allegory.
Okay, I'll just say he mentioned this weird ass story about like Septimus and Scarlet and some weird shit. I don't know.
Doesn't mean anything to anyone.
Yeah.
Again, like you're acting as if that would mean anything to you. No, the only
No,
reason is because
yeah.
you'll have like the time.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just saying it out loud. But to go back to what I originally was being to finish up, yeah. So the person that has Serpent's Melody, Nora.
This one, Argus gets really serious. I was hoping that wasn't the case. It's not the only report we've gotten.
There's nothing like that in Galran, right?
Not from Galran. It's from northern Runadavia, edge of Kud. Supposedly, Harglis showed up there. There was a tribe. Apparently, there was some tribe guarding some ancient Orcish temple. Somebody went to go check on it because they hadn't heard from any of the priesthood for a few days. You can knowing Harglith, you can imagine what they found.
That's fine. I'll rip his head off one day.
Supposedly, the statue of Grumpsh had his weapon missing.
Did Argus and his Sonia hear me say I'll rip Haglit's head off his shoulders?
Yeah, they're kind of like, yeah, we got you. Because remember, you're talking to the world's greatest adventurer and the captain of a city guard in one of the world's largest cities.
Yeah, they probably like it's fine.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we got you. Because remember, like that kind of talk is like standard fare for them. Like they're the people that would like go out and do that.
Is it weird that I kind of want to fight the dude?
That would, yeah. He was one of the last people to hit my desk before I retired.
Oh, so he was here in Akira?
No, he definitely wasn't. But he was. You don't exactly mount someone's head to a fucking dinosaur in the middle of a capital city and not have it hit the desk of the guards in the other cities, kid.
Yeah, that's fair. I also did want a dragon to punch me.
Oh my god, he is your son. Hey, that means he's your grandson. Yeah, but you're taken after your father.
Listen, I just want to be one of the strongest beings on Abilene, and therefore I need to measure up against other people. So if they punch me, I know how strong they are. So therefore I know How much I
couldn't.
have to beat.
Wait, you know that about the kin? You couldn't find him one of the belts? Mom, do you know how few belts of giant strength there are left in the world? Do you know how many were destroyed by the Urali in the incursions?
Yeah, I'm still
Son,
mad that
I
we
know how
have
much you got paid on your last job. Okay, most of that went to the guild, to be fair. Uh-huh. And those things are more than that value, and you know it. Yeah, it's surely some of the smaller ones could be. I mean, you don't have to buy, another one of those. I don't think there are any more of these that aren't accounted for.
I'll go find one at some point, probably. I'm already pretty strong for my age.
Yeah, same here, but even so, a belt's something special. That's some old giant magic. Shit you can't find anymore. I've tried to get Margaret to see if she can copy it, but apparently no one was successful.
No, I mean, I, I'm sure I'll find some magic ass weapon to make me stronger. Uh, I will take a look at what Jay said.
I'm gonna have to. What up? Yo!
That's a banger.
That's a banger, dude. That's a banger.
Interrupted. I'm sorry, dude.
No,
Dude,
that's
Jay, I
that's
love that.
fucking
I
hilarious.
love it, Jay.
I'm
That is
sorry.
certified banger status.
My typing privileges have been revoked.
No, that's hilarious. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh
When are we
my
leaving?
god, that's hilarious.
When do you want us to leave for Galran?
Tomorrow.
I want to do some more talking and role playing with Argus and Grandma Hyper, but if people want to go to bed or anything, I'm more than fine,
Yeah,
stopping
y'all
the
can
session.
y'all can go to bed if you want, by the way. You're
Yeah.
not gonna really miss anything else. Like the main part was like more so just like, the family meeting for the first time.
Yeah, because I don't want to keep people up if they don't want to.
Yeah, if any of y'all need to go to bed, by the way, go ahead and go. I promise you won't miss anything.
All right, man. Thanks so much. Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna see you later.
Yeah,
I
and
hate
Good night,
to leave early, but
bud.
it's
Hey,
good
and Jay, if you
company,
need to
man.
Good
leave
night,
too
bud.
because of like
Don't worry.
you're not feeling great, go for it.
Now we're living life.
Really, really looking forward to next session. I'm excited
Yep.
to see what we're
You
gonna
get
do.
to go to
What I'm really-
Golrin.
Yeah, what I'm really excited to do is get a fucking weapon for Sarka and a story to tell her.
Who knows, maybe we might find something in Galran or might
Yep.
beat up someone there.
Also, remember,
Yeah.
Pod, not every magic shop will carry the same prices.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I'm going to adjust it for like certain stores will have certain price difference in prices.
All right, I'm heading out. I'll see y'all later.
Good
Hey,
night, bud. Thanks for coming.
Peace.
Peace. Okay, fuck, I want to ask Argus and. Okay, fuck it. If I'm getting to know you, I might as well ask a few questions.
Hit me. If he doesn't answer if there's anything he doesn't want to answer, I'll tell you it instead. But if you can't tell, Grandma has sass.
You like Grandma or Gram better? I'm trying to figure out what rolls off the tongue.
I'm fine with both. As long as you don't call me Granny or Nana or
I'll just call you
Nanny
Gram
or
then.
anything like that.
Short and sweet.
Graham works though.
Gram.
Which is funny because I actually based this woman off my grandmother,
Mhm.
who is kind of built the same way because she and my grandfather like work. I say basically like spend their whole day out just doing stuff on their farm. And despite being in like their 70s, they're in better shape than I am physically. And she says, "I am not a grandma. I am not a granny. I am not a nana. I am a Graham." That is something I've heard her tell to me before. So I was like, "Fuck it, let's call her Graham."
Where'd you get Chroma?
Found it in an old dwarven tomb.
How long have you known Margaret?
She came to care like what, 15 years ago, give or take? Somewhere in there.
So not that long.
I'll say not that long altogether, but I'll say it. But well, okay, Mr. Extended Lifespan.
I lived in Galran most of my life. Argus, and I have probably one of the shorter lifespans out there.
Yeah, well, I have half your lifespan. Yeah, so do
Do
I.
you? Wait, hold on. I lived till what, 200? I'm
Yeah,
asking you, Argus.
we're humans.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. Damn, that's another shitty thing you gave me. I didn't get the fucking full-on lifespan.
I mean, shit. At least you got something. Another 50
Duh.
years, I'll look like her. At this point, like she full on like just slugs him in the shoulder.
Ugh.
You'll be lucky to look like me if you. Say in another 10 years, son.
I will say, Mom did give me good genes. I am gonna age like fine wine.
Yep.
I think does he kind of react? Kind of is he kind of down at that statement?
Yeah, he got a little bit more down at that one, and Sony's like, well, but yeah, Margaret's only been here a little bit. I got to. I'll say. Actually, no, wait, no, 15 years. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I meant to say she's been around like for like 20, 25 years. Yeah, got to know her. I'll say she's been pretty cool. Mainly, I'll say it was easy talking to someone who's a veteran. First, I say it's just easy to identify with them.
So she was a soldier or like an adventurer? I don't know.
Did you not tell the kid? Did I not tell y'all that Margaret fought in the war?
Which war?
But by the way, when they say the war, the last real war that was fought that wasn't like like just some isolated conflicts or something, but the last actual war was actually called the Last Great War because it was about like a 10 to 15 year war between the Empire and the Yulari Kingdom that resulted in both the Yulari King and the Sapphire Empress both being killed by Leofiel.
And would I have known about Leofiel killing them?
No, you would know that both of them died, and it was basically like the last major war, particularly because it was particularly bloody because of advances in like tactics, warfare, things like that. Like,
and how long ago was this war?
About 100 years.
That war. Yeah, kind of skipped on history class when I dropped out, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
wow,
Margaret's
she's
well over
old.
200 years old, kid.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's old.
then you remember Margaret looks like she's early 30s, but you forgot that equate that to elf years.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Damn.
about gets what I think of the conversion. I said that it's about once you hit 100, which is the equivalent to 18, it's about 10 years for every human year, something like that.
Mhm.
Something in that range, because elves lived up to anywhere from like the 800 range to like the 1,000 range, like 1,000 on the very high end. So like in that range, Margaret would, I would say, by your math, just given the fact of like you would guess that she's about like 250 years old.
That's impressive. Oh.
Just older than everyone in the room combined.
Argus, can you get a letter sent for me?
Where you want it?
On Misha's desk? Shut the fuck up, old man.
He gets us.
Shut the fuck up. I will throw you into the pool.
You see, I'm ready this time, so you wouldn't be able to.
Grandma, do you mind helping me throw him in the pool?
Oh hell no! As all of a sudden, like, he's in a like ready set. It's like, not again. This is dry clothes. Not happening again.
I just think it'd be great, grandma, grandson,
Who's Misha?
bonding time. She's the leader of the desert rats.
Damn. I am sufficiently impressed.
I just want to. It's just an apology for all the shit we caused while we were there.
Yeah,
She
I think she'd appreciate that.
she had a rough time with what happened to Ref, so and we fucking had to. Yeah, we had to fucking run.
Do you want to really know?
I saw the clip. Duran. I don't blame him because that was his brother, but the dude seemed like a prick, and I feel like he might have gone off.
No, it was. Well, I mean, granted, he kind of did, but Duran was hurting. Raph and he were pretty close. I mean,
I don't blame him because it's his brother.
yeah, but basically, Duran Duran was angry. He was hurt. He lost his best friend and his brother, so he put some blame on Misha. Now the rats are under scrutiny. Misha's not in threatened to like lose her position, be fired or jailed or anything, but the higher scrutiny meant that they had to conform to more military-based things. I say in terms of like the way that they did. You and I both know Misha. I would say Misha's proud. I would say proud of how much effort she puts in to. I would say to be as strong as she is, but yeah. She. I say Jalandis and Alamus right now are much more on guard. I can't say that I blame Duran overall, just because I understand the pain and the hurt and whatnot, but
Yeah.
I think she'd appreciate that. I would definitely make sure you word it as in a. I hope you're. I definitely would not say I hope you're doing well because it would be pretty fucking stupid. Because obviously she's not that great.
I pulled out the letter read. I didn't think I should be good.
Argus sends out says, "Do you want me to group check you?"
Yeah, writing's a really bad thing for me. Dropping out of school does that for you.
Okay, yeah, this will work. That last part would definitely, definitely get you some brownie points.
I just feel bad because I feel like some of the
Wait,
issues...
as Sonya reads it, wait, is she the one who drunk you under the table? Really?
Wait, she drunk you on the... Well, it would make sense why she was able to drink you under the table.
Okay, did she tell you anything? Because I can't figure out how the fuck she's cheating. Like, I can
you
tell she is cheating, but I don't fucking know how.
Well, Amelie figured it out, so we found out.
Okay, it makes me feel better that you didn't.
She didn't cheat, but I'm not gonna tell you how because I think it's fucking hilarious.
Fuck!
I
don't know if it's some magic shit or what.
don't know, man.
But it wasn't also under the table. Yes, I did lose the drinking contest, but it wasn't like quote unquote under the table. I was able to make it back to the guild hall and I passed out there.
Yeah, I just want to apologize. I feel like some of the shit she has to deal with is partly our fault and partially because we fucking booked it out of there.
You can't blame yourself on that one. What were y'all supposed to do? Stop a fucking stop a fucking great worm. I'm sorry, what? Care to repeat that, Argus? Not really.
Grandma, I don't think you're worried about
Fine, Ferris! Ferris, what the fuck did you see?
If I don't tell you, are you gonna hit me?
No. But if you do tell me, and it is what I think it is, I might hit him.
Okay.
By the way, you could tell this is not like an abuse kind of thing. This is much more of a like.
It's like a loving thing. Exactly.
It's like a playful family thing. It's not like a like she beat Argus as a kid kind of thing. It's more of like as an adult, like when parents and family like kind of thing.
No, the moment she says I'm gonna like whack him, I go into the like I gotta do this to you pose, you know, and I'm like, so he sent us on a mission to Kurum, up to the creepy ass mountain there. When we went up there, some creepy ass people unsealed a big huge ass black dragon that knocked us unconscious. He then fucked off. When we went to Jalandis, we warned people about that. Nobody took us seriously. He then showed up as a Dragonborn.
Y'all
and,
were there when that thing showed up in Jalandis?
We were all and we were also there when it got released right in front of us.
Argus, you need to start running, or else I'm going to skin you alive for putting my grandson in the same city as a fucking great worm. How the fuck was I supposed to do that? 5, 4, shit. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't skin him alive. Legitimately, I get his position there, but I wanted to spook him a little bit. He may be the world's strongest man, but I'm his mom. I brought him into this world. I can absolutely take him out.
I think I don't know if Sonya noticed. Maybe she does. She's fucking level 10. The smile that Varus is giving her right now is genuine. Like, out of, like, he's been super stressed this past, like, about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Also, look. He's not perfect. A lot of people think he is. Not. He's human. Makes mistakes. He told me about your mom when he got back. He was hurt. Didn't know why. Let me tell you that I know my son well enough to know that he's being honest when he said he didn't know you existed. And I guarantee you, for how lonely he's been over the past few years, if he did, not a goddamn thing in this world would have stopped him from helping you.
I don't blame him. I'm happy I got what I need to say off my chest.
Yeah.
Makes it so that I don't. And I don't blame him. We all got dealt a bad hand. Now we just gotta fucking deal with it.
I mean, hell. Everybody loses somebody, unfortunately. Argus was only 16 when his father passed away.
What is he like?
Strong, courageous, dense as a brick, in a good way. I always called him my lovable giant. He's a good man. Made sure we were taken care of. Didn't need that extra money though on that job. Supposedly he was going to surprise us with a trip. A note saying that when he got back he was going to. Or got back. About 30 years since then. I've spent enough nights crying over that, so you're not gonna see your gram crying right now about it. He's done well to take care of me though. I don't need his help doing it, but when I retired he bought me this place. It's nice. I don't have to put up with the same shit I did when I was a captain of the guard. He knew I'd like something a little slice of heaven out of my own. And you always joked about how if I ever got the opportunity to buy a big fancy house, I'd buy one with a pool.
Pool was nice.
So he got one, and he got Margaret to basically magically dig a pool.
Growing up, I didn't think I had any family other than mom. She never really talked about who her parents were, if she had any siblings. Anyway, it was just the two of us. It's weird knowing that I have a grandma.
And imagine how weird it is for me having a grandson. Here I was thinking that boy would never settle down and have any kids just because of the fact he's basically married to the job in the worst way possible. Argus is good at almost anything he puts his mind to. Problem is that he never takes time to not say he always takes. He's put almost all of his life into being the eye of Nair. He hardly ever has enough time to just be Argus. I mean, you saw what he had to do, just to get out of the city without being hounded. I know about the hat. He thinks I don't. I don't, but I do.
It is kind of nice though to know that I have family now.
Yeah. Also, if you ever need anybody to talk to or anyone to beat your ass in terms of training,
Probably need to get my ass beat if I want to be one of the strongest people in Abilene.
Oh, absolutely. Also, you need to be better aware of your surroundings. That carpet
Yeah.
trick is one of the oldest in the book. Come on, kid.
I just tend to get really angry and like hard focus on something.
Can't let that control you, though.
No, I've gotten better though, but still,
I got you. I mean,
it's
hell, you've met Mord.
not really.
Really? No.
I might have subconsciously avoided him because I heard him kind of being a hard ass to someone, so I just said fuck it and I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, Danis unfortunately rubbed off on him too well.
And I don't really like hard asses because
I don't blame you. Then again,
I,
I was
I
kind
think
of a
you
hard ass, but in sort of the
see. I
boss
think you
bitch
can
way, and I kind of had to be, or else, let's be honest, I've got tits, and nobody's gonna respect it if you don't force them to.
understandable weird thing hearing your grandma say that to you. Still get that. I just think it's when Chaz trained me, he was a hard ass on my ass, even though the motherfucker was high most of the time. But I feel like you can be a hard ass on someone and train them without being an asshole. Maybe I'm wrong, but Maud just gives off that vibe.
To an extent, it's just more that like Danis pushed Argus and Mord harder than he did Aina or Plasia.
Is Danis dead?
Yeah, he passed away a couple years. He was already older when he took Argus them under his wing. He was already reaching in his 70s when they joined his group.
And he was the previous eye of the Naya, right?
Yeah, basically took one look at Argus and knew he wanted Argus to replace him one day. That he wanted Mord to be right there with him. Argus is one of the most popular lonely people I've ever met. In the fact that he never realizes that if he actually takes some time, actually talk with his friends and family, that there's more people around him. I think he's too busy hiding in his job, almost like he wants to run from everything. It's funny though. He tells me I would say how much he hates the fact that he has to do this stuff, but you heard about the guy in Runadabi. They got your girlfriend to be the leader.
Yeah. Oh, she's not my girlfriend. A friend.
Want me deception check?
She's not my girlfriend though. He's not. I'm
No,
not
but like with the friend part.
Motherfucker. Nat 20.
Okay, yeah. I thought it was gonna be hard for I thought it was gonna be hard for you because of she rolled an 18 on the die.
Nat 20, baby.
I will give it to you with a nat 20. All right, whatever you
If
say.
you wanted to see through it, that's more than I'm fine. Like, I
No,
think it's
no, no. I
fine.
was gonna say her insight's good. It ain't that good.
I'm not gonna say I do. It's not that I don't like her, but she's definitely not my girlfriend.
Maybe. You never
How to
know.
do that when when you know her for like 2 days, then you had run out of city that's crumbling.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
How did Argus go, by the way? Did he really run away?
Son, you can come out from behind that wall now. Swear to God, you know every single inch of this house and what's going on in it every time. Jesus Christ. Also, by the way, like, remember with the way that Sonya, I'll say that, like, the only things like Sonya's heard about Misha is that she's the one that drinks, and also she heard Argus say, "Oh my God, I was wingman for my son."
That's fact.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
Trying to think up of any that wouldn't make me,
I
sad or
mean,
like.
you probably find out at some point. So do you just want to take it all right now?
I mean, let's be honest. You probably told. I heard enough out there with him. So. Well, okay. Here's a question.
Not all of them.
One.
Like,
What's your favorite
okay.
booze?
Rum and Coke. Rum.
So rum.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's your favorite ice cream?
Chocolate.
Okay. As she reaches down, I'll say, is she like goes into like this sort of like cellar-looking place. She comes back up with a small container that is like got frost on the outside of it, and a big ass bottle of rum.
You know you don't really have to, right? Like I'm not gonna say no, but like you also don't have to.
Look, if there's one thing I'm gonna embrace about being a grandmother, it is making sure my grandkid does not leave my house hungry. I have more money and food than I can ever want to do anything with, because let's be honest, spending money wastefully like rich people is just so fucking overrated.
Yes, it is, and I'm not gonna say no to free ice cream. And I look at artists and I'm like, I had a shit life, yeah, but like, not all of it was bad. I had fun. I had friends.
Well,
Well, I have
hopefully we
friends.
can make it better. Oh, but we can
Okay.
try and make it better. Eventually, become the point where
I mean, like, by the time I turned,
fully
what,
family.
15? By the time I turned, like, 15, 16, I mean, not even that, like, 14 probably, things started getting better.
Mm.
I hit my growth spurt, people stopped, wanted to fuck with me.
How much you bench, kid? And
Well,
this is Graham talking to you.
I benched Yago on the ship. No, that
Who?
was fun.
Uh,
Oh, you don't know, he's
Turtle.
on my party. Total. He was what?
Oh,
300?
that's
Yeah,
actually pretty impressive.
I benched him. What is he, 300 something?
420.
He was 420.
Just Blaze.
420 and I benched. Plays
No,
it.
he's not. He's actually on the lighter side for a turtle.
Yeah, he's not.
Turtles weigh
He's
anywhere from
strong.
400 to 600 pounds.
Dude, he has muscles. Yagu is muscled
No,
up. That's
yeah,
what I'll
Yagu is actually fairly lean for a turtle.
Yeah, he was I think 420.
Yeah, no,
I can say
no, it's more so like she heard turtle and she knows that like on the light that like the very lightest end for a turtle is like in the 350 range. So like, okay, not bad.
like I said, I like to think I'm one of the strongest. Some, I guess, I don't know. One of the few.
You got a little bit to go, but
Okay, okay, I don't have magic weapons. Okay,
yeah,
without them, I'm pretty strong.
yeah, then you can get your weapon of a god and then magically punch people in the face.
If that's what you know what that. Fuck, I hope that's what it is because that'd be really fun.
You realize how ridiculous all of that sounds, right?
Yeah, but you've seen what God Razor does? Have you? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I have. What, you don't think he didn't you think he didn't show me that thing? Please.
Okay, and how stupid is it? It's a fucking cheat code.
Yep.
It's a cheat code of a weapon. I'm still pissed that that thing exists. I
Yeah.
don't know that. I'm pissed that it exists, but I don't know. Varus doesn't know about ignoring resistances, right?
You would say like how you're like I would say no, probably not.
Hey, Argus, what can God Razor do?
I mean, for first of all, it does the thing where it shows me basically like teleporting in between places. I do that like twice a day. Um, uh, does better. I would say it helps me basically like weaken people for a short time. Uh, basically you could turn their armor into effectively just normal clothing. And oh yeah, it would cut things that normally a sword couldn't cut, like ghosts. Yeah, I killed a ghost with it one time.
So are you telling me, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm stupid as shit, stupid as fuck, that if when I get angry and like when things don't hurt me as badly, that stupid ass sword ignores that?
Oh yeah, no. You know those kind of ones that have like the magical protection and whatnot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What's it? The ones with like they use like the totem tattoos. You know how like some of them are super durable?
Yeah, and I'm not.
Oh yeah, I tried it on one of those.
Fuck you.
Wasn't my fault.
Fuck your sword.
Okay, there you go.
That makes me effectively useless.
Imagine how Mord felt.
Fuck, that pisses me off.
Because he was my test dummy for it.
Oh.
Yep, Mord is a bear totem barbarian, guys.
Yeah, he's fucking. That's actually. Oh.
He is a barbaridin.
Oh yeah, because you multiclassed him into a paladin.
Yeah,
That's
because he's
why.
also oh my god, what kind of paladin? Oh, Oath of the Ancients paladin.
Who was his? Was
So he
it
has +3 to all saves, and yeah, resistance to all damage. He resists every single damage type.
Oh, I hate that. You know that's frustrating. That really pisses me off.
Imagine how much it pissed him off. He even trained to make sure that all weapons wouldn't deal as much wouldn't affect him as much. Imagine his reaction when I found one that did.
Oh, that pisses me off. Oh. Any other questions?
I haven't really got anything. Let's just have some nice family time. That was when was Sonia talking.
Mm.
Go with that.
Varus did start digging into the ice cream.
Sonia does say, the sound of Varys Bane isn't half bad though.
I wanna
Yeah, it's too soon for that.
if I don't want people thinking that the only reason I've gotten this far is because of his name.
No, you're good. I got you. Also, strangely, we had a joke that it's a running gag in our family to have people with only 5-letter names.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Because his dad's name was Jonah. Jonah.
Yeah. He does the counting still. And if he looks at them weird, he just says dropped out when I was 8 years old.
You say what?
If they look at him weird for counting on his end, he's just like dropped out when I was 8 years old.
Oh. Okay. That's it. You're coming here once a week, and Graham is teaching you a little bit of stuff.
I look at Argus and I'm like,
Don't look at me with this one. I can't help you here.
I have to go to school again?
Only to get better at counting and the basic shit. I'm not gonna try and do the stuff. It's like, oh, what is the magical theory? Fuck that. Half the shit you learn in school isn't done, but you need to know the basics, kid.
That's fair. It would, yeah, I don't have anything to say against that. I ain't that stupid. What is it? Fuck, I was gonna say something.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be him. I did okay in school. Son, you got straight B. Sorry, you got 1 B your entire life, and the rest of the time you got C's. I can't help it. I'm just better at fighting than I am at school.
I will say I found out that punching people leads to way more instant results.
Yeah, but it also leads to people coming after you for assault and whatnot. Then again, you're from Galrin. They have pits in Galrin.
Yeah, that's where I did all my assault.
Oh.
Yeah, I beat up Siths all the time. Well,
Okay, because as the retired captain of the guard, I can't officially endorse any sort of illegal activity.
no.
But as your grandma, I hope you beat their ass.
I broke their weapons and then I beat them with their broken weapons. And then they went and reported me to the city guard, but because I was beating them up in the pits, their guards couldn't really do anything to me.
Oh, that's funny. I say I've heard stories from a couple of guards who moved from a couple of people who moved from various cities and other countries where they do have the pits, and how occasionally they'd get those, but usually in case that person say the only time that they'd ever react is if that person's really rich. But hey, there you go.
Yeah. Most of the time, most people who come into the pits know what they're signing up for, but you have the occasional dumb idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything else like Hedge that you want to get through with this?
Oh wait, there's one thing I. Oh, there's one thing he wanted to say when Grandma mentioned War Spain, right? He mentions, and like he looks at Argus like, you should probably talk to like Aina and Mom, that your friends let them
I'm
know. I
pretty
guess it's
sure
not
I
good.
already knows. I don't think
Yeah,
Mord knows, but also then he'd probably focus you out there. So I'm gonna hold off on telling him for now.
yeah, but like Aina, Margaret, I don't know, your close friends, whatever.
Margaret doesn't need to know. Or it doesn't matter.
Melina, I don't know. I
Oh
don't
my
really know who your
God,
good
Melina
friends
does
are.
not. Do not tell Melina. I like her. She's a bitch.
Maybe we should tell
I
Melina.
like her. Well, oh no, but it's absolutely a terrible idea to tell her just because of what she do to you. Remember, it's not him that he's worried about here. That one, it's about her tormenting you.
But yeah,
Remember,
like
this is a woman that can turn invisible at will. I've never. So, Varys, I've been on this world for 72 years. And I have never in my life seen someone who is as good at turning invisible as that as that redhead.
yeah.
It also doesn't help that after that job, you got her, the first thing that she fucking bought is those damn spider shoes. You know what happened the first time? Let's say the first time that she used those things, right? Yes, you told me that. Well, then I'll tell you. She fucking hung upside down from a roof while invisible and scared the shit out of somebody who was about to fuck her sister. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that.
Oh yeah, sister works. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, but yeah.
But yeah, what I was
By the
trying
way,
to,
Phil, no matter how good you can turn invisible, Molina will always have you, bro.
but yeah, what I was gonna say is, the general public,
They
like I
don't
said, I don't
need to
want to be
know.
known as a kid. Yeah,
At
I
least
don't
not
want to be
yet.
known as a kid. Exactly. I don't want to be known as a kid that got everything because of you. Because
No.
I'm not to rub salt in the wound, but I got, I got here because of myself and my friends.
We understand. Look,
I would be fine with
eventually
them
we'll be
knowing.
cool. Say as long as you. I'll say.
I am fine with people knowing when the name Varus Rivers
Look,
is a name known by most people in the world in most adventuring parties.
Varys, and this is Sonya talking. I just prefer to have a great grandchild. I could say I could basically call a little bane of existence too.
Oh, I hate that already.
Oh, trust me. You think I'm insufferable? Says that. Remember, I miss your childhood. If you end up having kids and I'm still around, you bet your ass I'm gonna spoil that fucking kid.
It's also not going to happen anytime soon, Grandma. I'm not making his mistakes. I look at Argus. You are going to have
I deserved that one,
you're going to have to
but
deal
damn,
with
son, you gotta hit that low. That was a low
23
blow.
years. 23 years. You're going to deal with a lot more.
I guess I better use it. Oh, you do, son. Welcome to being a parent. You always said you wanted to be one. Now you are. Yeah, but I kind of imagine like the raising part too. Yeah, well, you weren't there for that part, so now suck it the fuck up, Buttercup.
I fucking love Grandma, dude. Uh, but yeah, all I want is like when people start knowing me as Warsher was, that's what I'm fine with.
Eventually, you can. Say if you want to change it to Bane, eventually go for it.
Kind of like I'm not gonna like kind of like the name Rivers. Reminds me of what?
No offense, but home is a little bit of a shithole.
It is, but it's my shithole.
True.
But yeah, I think
You're not
that's all.
sending him to someone. You're not sending him there where he's gonna get killed, Lizzie. I'd really hate for that to happen. Hopefully not. I mean, shit. It's more so than you know the type. Ones that are useless, but they want everything handed to them on a silver platter just because they can sing and dance. The ones that are actually useless as opposed to the ones that actually do something. Oh yeah, no, trust me. The magic users who use the music shit, if they're good, take those. Useless
Yeah, I mean,
ones who just happen to be good at singing, they think everything should be handed to them just because they're a quote unquote pretty face. Fuck off.
I think I can handle myself in Cauldron. It's more so my friends that I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Amelie about getting angry at people in Cauldron.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Have fun with that one. All right. Anything else you would like to talk
No,
about, Hedge?
that's it. That's good for me.
Uh, Phil and Jay, would you like to have that conversation between Yagu and Finn real quick?
I am very much. It is my time to shut the fuck up and listen to this.
Would y'all like to have that conversation?
I would, but I'm in bed.
We don't have to do it right now, dude. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, we'll start off
Yeah.
next session with like, we'll do like the sparring. You'll mostly be out of the start of the first session while everybody like cleans up the stuff that they need to do in a care hedge.
I know
Uh,
exactly.
yep, and then next week y'all get to go to Galrin. For
Yo,
Varys, you'll get to go home.
Jose,
You.
magic or no magic?
You will need magic if you are going to beat him.
I
If
just
you have
wanna.
a chance of beating him.
Yeah, sure. You can use magic.
I.
Like, trust me,
Oh, I know. I would need
you will need it.
all the help I can get.
Yep. All right. With that, by stream. Sorry about the initial issues. This video do that, and until future notice, I'm gonna be checking thing right before stream. If it's not working, I will upload the video the next day. All right. See you guys.